Listen to me. I carry that kind of love in my heart that you would never find. See, niggas scared of they demons, I make friends with mines. I might have been the truth, but I never lied. I need something to feel alive when I'm dead inside. All my personal issues I'm learning to set aside. Cause I planted the seed and niggas came with pesticides. Give y'all my testimony, but never would testify. Will buy lunch for the reaper to see who next to you. Bitch, I've been cold since the snotty nose. Since I was drinking tap water out the water hose. Since I was stealing shit from Trey cause my main buy me clothes. Since I was robbing people's houses and got honor roll. Shit, I was 9 when I made the decision. I'ma go platinum like FUBU. That's when I learned the same ones who love you or try to use you. Everybody trying to win so nobody cry when they lose you. We had nothing in the crib we could eat but some ramen noodles.
Oh, get it together, get it together, get it together, get it together. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Binary back at you with part 2. Please continue. Yeah, so let me go ahead and not even waste no time. Let me drop this link. Not even waste no time. It's crazy because, you know, the haters are going to be like, yo, Binary can't even do a show. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he don't even got 5 people in the chat hardly. He already dropping the link, man. He don't even know how to carry his own show. Cosmic Girl, what's goody? What's goody? Making changes in the building. Yeah, so this is part 2, y'all. You know, Stargate and her receipts. Lord. All right. All right, yeah, there it is. The link has been pinned. What is going on? This is part 2. I went live earlier and I am back right now. We got a solid 2.5 to 3 hour span that we can cover. The Lord is good. God is good. So if this was church, y'all would know what to say after that, right? God is good. Oh, Lord Jesus, here we go again. That's that alarm, man. I'm telling you, if you don't live your life on an alarm, you probably ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure the alarms are set, man. You know, you got to make that money, man. Okay, let you think about what's going on. And oh, yeah, the LA fires is crazy. There we go, Cosmic Girl. That's what I'm talking about. Unadulterated truth. What's good, big dog? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's going to be, shoot, when Star realizes, because I didn't hit her up. I didn't be like, yo, girl, about to go live, man. You ready? About to go live. You ready? No, I didn't do that. She'll realize it. She'll be like, oh, that Negro's live. Let me tap in. She'll realize it. Man. So before she comes, like, what's the biggest beef in the beef sector before Star shows up? What's the biggest beef in the beef sector? What I'm seeing right now, it seems like it's YouTube cameras versus everybody. YouTube cameras versus everybody. That's what I'm seeing. But I don't want to get too deep into beef sector commentary because then I'm going to get that itch. And if I get that itch, I might as well just go ahead and get the divorce papers. I might as well go ahead and get the divorce papers because it's over for your boy. It is over for your boy. So I cannot do B sector stuff just yet, like exclusively like on my channel just yet, because that shit really does take over your life. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. The B sector will take over your life. Don't play with that, man. Peace, Binary, man. Don't play with that. Don't play with what? What am I talking about? What, God is good all the time? Bro, you might not know this, but man, I have been very consistently for the past 4-5 months, like getting back into that whole, getting back into the liturgy, man, getting back into the church, you know what I mean? Getting back into all that, man. Very consistently. So I wonder if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, so there's that. All right, I think that's what you're talking about. Maybe not. All right, let's see. Nah, there are many storylines, so stay away from the B sector. or maybe Rev G's talking about the B section. He said, "Let me go get YM." And all the time, God is good. There we go. Oh, not please continue. Please continue. Oh, I mean, okay. Well, thank you for that, Rev G. Thank you for that. Now you see, now my mind is at a place and I have to talk about it. It is crazy to me knowing who Drama is now. Because when you know who he is, and then you rewind in your brain everything, like his presence on YouTube. Now, I am not a Drama hater. I'm not a Drama hater. This is why a lot of people don't like me, because I just call it like I see it, even if I'm wrong. Queen Sanity, even though Queen Sanity might not be here, even if I'm wrong, Queen Sanity, and people tell me I'm wrong all the time, and I don't mind that. I just call it like I see it. That gets me in a lot of trouble, but hey, I mean, how else should you be on YouTube? Seriously. How else should you be on YouTube if you can't call things like you see things? You can't, like what a miserable existence you would have on YouTube if you have to censor your opinion about things that happen on YouTube. That would be a miserable existence. And when I say censor your opinion, I'm not saying, oh, don't censor your words, or like, I'm not saying be reckless on YouTube. I learned my lesson on that, right? I'm not saying be reckless on YouTube. I'm saying if you think a certain way about a certain situation and you want to speak on that, you should speak on that. You know what I mean? Like if you don't have that freedom to speak on that because you're in a triad or something, then, I'm sorry, man. That is a miserable existence. That is like carving out a little bitty area. And this is what Photon was talking about the echo chambers. That's like carving out a little bitty space on YouTube where you could find your reassurance and validation and all this and all that. And just being happy with with everybody agreeing with you. In my mind, that's miserable existence. Rev G got me on that kick, didn't he? Talking about please continue. I'm thinking like, what the hell? Why did I even? Unadulterated truth. What's up, man? Yeah, man, we back up in here. Yes, he just got caught up. Those right there are facts. He is likable. In my mind, he is likable. He got caught up. But then you really have to think about his YouTube persona. YouTube was his escape. Y'all know me. I don't play video games as much anymore, like really. And I was an avid gamer. Like I was a gamer, man. Like Madden. Oh my gosh, which Madden was it? It's a football game, y'all. It's a football game. I was like nationally ranked. Like I loved video games, man. Like that was just my persona. But that could never, ever, ever take over like my life. Like that couldn't define. It couldn't define. Like it just couldn't. There has to be a point where you're just like, okay, this is where fantasy stops and reality sets in. Yes, I'm nationally ranked, but really it's video games. You know what I mean? Like his reality and fantasy, his reality and YouTube hobby, it just got too blurred. It got too mixed. It was just, damn, I feel bad for Drama. I feel bad for Drama. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Why you gonna feel bad for somebody that broke the law? The reason why I feel bad for this dude that broke the law is because he probably didn't weigh the consequences of his actions. He did not weigh the consequences of his actions. Everything that he did as quote unquote DJ Drama on and off of YouTube. I can't believe I'm saying that. What does that mean, binary, on and off of YouTube as DJ Drama? When he was entering into those private government portals and looking up people's information, that was not AJ. That was drama. That's crazy. He did not weigh the options. Hey, Stephanie Collins, what's up, superstar? What's up? Did you you came into the last live? I don't know if I shouted you out. Did you come into the last live? I'm gonna keep doing my thing. This is why it's important to have a good support. Facts. Now, who is going to talk about me? Taking your shots. Rev G is taking his shots. Now, do you guys think that drama has been listening? That's like inevitable, right? That's almost like a dumbass question, right? It has to be yes, right? It has to be yes. He has to be listening. Drama, if you are hearing me, if you're catching the replay, if you're one of the 16 that's in this chat, if you're hearing me right now, turn this off. Turn it off. Bro, get out of Dodge for a few months, 6 months, a year, something. Run, brother. Run away from this. Find another sector if you have to be on YouTube. There we go. We lost one, two. We lost two. So hey, maybe drama listened. Right when you cash money, big money about me. Girl, what are you talking about? When did I start talking trash about you? And that's been a narrative that you've been trying to place on me for a while now. I have never once talked super bad about you. I troll you all the time, but I have never once talked super bad about you. So what are you talking about, girl? Now, I let others talk trash if that's what they want to do, but I never once talked super bad about you. What you talking about? All right, y'all. So where was I at before Stargate came up? Oh, yeah, that's right. Because, man, I'm tripping right now. This feels great. This feels great to be on YouTube right now. Some people probably wish they could be on YouTube right now. Some people probably wish they could be on YouTube right now. This feels great to be on YouTube right now. All right, so, oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. I was talking about drama and how he needs to just kind of stay away, right? He definitely needs to stay away. He does not need, there shouldn't be more to tell. There shouldn't be more to tell. There shouldn't be a due time. Like, there's no due time. There's no more to tell. This is, what is it? Dang, man. See, y'all could tell I'm rusty. I can't even get my sayings together. I can't even get my sayings right. This is the time to lick your wounds. This is the time to go recover. This is the time to, just completely fall back. Like, just fall back. Turn this stuff off. That's what this is the time for. That's what this is the time for. Because, man, oh, man, I can't even imagine what you're going through right now. I'm kind of wondering, right? Because I know a lot of people thought that I messed up when I had when I used to be a teacher, right? And I had some of my students on my Instagram. A lot of people thought I messed up. But I did what I was supposed to do. And I had the waivers, permissions, all that stuff. all that stuff. So when the complaints about that started hitting HR and stuff, they could care less about that, right? Because I had all my ducks in a row. Now, if I did not have all my ducks in a row, if I did not have the waivers, if I did not have all that stuff, that is a violation. That is one of those policy violations that will get my butt fired. You see, unfortunately, Drama did not have all his ducks in a row. And the reason why, this is one of the bad things about being a troll that don't show your face, is you think you're going to be hiding under that cloak forever. So Drama was doing things thinking that he was going to be anonymous forever. Which is why he was so comfortable to use equipment and software that was not his, government issued, to look up people that he shouldn't be looking up. That's why he felt comfortable. Drama did not plan this stuff out. Coming on YouTube, hitting the, oh snap, Stephanie Collins is here. Let me bring her up. What up, girl? I was about to just get into my little zone and start talking.
And talk about me turning a blind eye again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did say that.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant by talking big cash money shit, because you didn't call me a bitch, you didn't call me, anything, rude or vulgar, but yeah, denying characterizing.
I remember that.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I just think that I think this is just a very interesting discussion. I'm glad I'm witnessing it. But I just think it's very interesting. And I think, again, when your trolling is successful, do you have a cigar you smoke? Do you have a special brand? Is there a certain whiskey you drink? Sit back and watch people trip.
I don't do any of that.
Okay. You go to the strip club? You go to the strip club, right?
Oh my God. No. You know what?
Okay.
I haven't been to a strip club in 30 something years.
Damn. I didn't even realize you were. So wait, damn, you're older than I thought you was then. Because even 30 some years, shit. Okay. Hold on, am I doing my math wrong?
I could be doing my math wrong.
I think you are.
No, yeah, I am. No, 20 something. I'm sorry. I am doing my math wrong. Hold on.
Yeah, I was about to say, damn.
Yeah,
you was the oldest man in the sector. Fuck, what's going on here?
You're probably thinking oh, we doxed the wrong person. Not you, but you know what I mean. This is not the right B code. Yeah, let me see. Break out the calculator. Yeah, Stephanie, I'm just saying, I was talking trash now that you brought that up. Now that I remember, I was talking trash. I swear it feels like it does feel like you don't want to just admit.
I don't care how you feel, honestly.
What your eyes are seeing. Your eyes are seeing this, it's real. 26 years. It's been 26 years. That's close to 30.
Wow, dude. Wow.
26 years. Yep. I don't really get into stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm just not built like that. I don't know why.
Yeah. I put so many kids through college by going to the strip club. So I put more kids through college than most men in the sector. Oh no, there's no doubt. I've definitely put more kids through college than the men in the sector by going to the strip club. I should have. The VIP room, in one of the clubs out here, should be named after me.
You be in there making it rain. That's
absolutely. I don't go as much as I used to anymore. It's more of a special occasion now. But no, here's the thing: is that I just think it's just an interesting juxtaposition, right? Because I think it's they're just bodying me in the chat about how I'm not agreeing with their position, and you're up here talking about not wanting an echo chamber.
Oh yeah. Do you feel like this is an echo chamber? I don't think this is an echo chamber. You really
I mean,
think so?
the thing is that I think instead of at least acknowledging that there might be an intellectual, like an actual like intellectual basis instead of like a personal bias to what I'm like my position. I think like you're expecting me to change my opinion because you're trying to point out to me that it's a personal bias, which I reject. And so I
Well,
think you're not giving me any sort of like room to be like possibly correct, but I'm supposed to do that for you. And so I don't know like what else could be an echo chamber.
all right. Okay. Shout out to QT1, YM, Deacon Young. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. YM said I'm doing too much. YM's looking out for me. She don't want me to be banned from YouTube by my wife forever. So I appreciate you
Okay, yeah.
for that,
I
YM.
don't think they're doing anything so crazy that YouTube would ban you, but yeah, your wife might. Yeah.
Now, Gemini, what's good? Wait, who is this?
I got 10 minutes. I'm not
Okay.
doing the shit we did last night because I got
I
shit to
hear
do.
I hear you. It's Mike. So I'm gonna
Okay,
let Mike,
good.
I'm
I've
gonna let
already
Mike
spent
kinda,
5. I've got 5 more minutes.
okay, I'm gonna let Mike kind of hang out a little bit. What's up, Gemini? It's good to see you, superstar. Good to see you. Okay, so I'm not dodging you, and I'm not avoiding your questions or none of that stuff. It's not even questions or your comment or just your observation. I don't think it's an echo chamber because I actually do give you room to talk. And if you listen closely, even though it's very hard to hear because Smoke was over talking you a lot, I would say things backing you up on why you're not so gun ho to believe everything. You don't remember that?
It was hard to hear you, but yes, I do think that I did hear some of that.
Yeah. Because I do understand your position. It's just hard for me personally to have your position, if that makes sense. I understand that you want to wait for the actual proof in your own hands. Like, I get that because, you have a hard time kind of trusting what's being presented to you on YouTube. Like, so I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I really do. It's just hard for me. It's hard. Go ahead.
You're willing to admit, at least somewhat, that it's possible I'm not just turning what did you say, such a blind eye? Did you characterize it as that?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
So you're willing to admit that it's possible that, in your words, it's possible I'm not turning, as you put it, such a blind eye.
The evidence is so strong that this is just my own opinion, okay? It's my thoughts. That I think you personally have to really get into denial to have the stance that you have. And I'm not trying to change your mind about your stance. This is just how I see things because the evidence is so strong. Because of everything that's been presented. I mean, what did I tell you? I was like, look, it's the same woman that hit Kip up that's hitting you up. You see it with your own eyes. You see that he's requesting information. They're sending it to him. Oh shit, Star is here. Do you want to leave or?
I mean, I got 2 minutes, and it's not gonna be worthwhile. It's not gonna be worthwhile. So yeah, I'm gonna go because I can't. I just can't. It's not worth my time.
And I want to
save.
save your mind. I want to save your. I want to save all that. So.
Yeah, I mean, I want to save like my breath because she don't listen. She don't want to like at all like engage in any sort of like reasonable discussion. So yeah, I'm gonna cut my time. 8 minutes. You got 8 minutes, so I'm gonna go now. All right. Brother in Christ, see you in glory, all that shit. Yada yada yada. Bye.
Peace. See you in glory, Stephanie. I did not do it because I knew what was coming. I knew it. I knew what was coming.
She going straight to hell.
I knew what was coming.
That white trash coming over here causing dissension among the high class and the low class niggas. Fuck that bitch.
I knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, Mike has resolve, man. Mike has been backstage hanging out, man.
Who?
Mike.
Don't, brother.
I know he's back there. Brother. He has resolve. I'm shocked. Yeah, Mia Carter's in the building. Good to see you, Mia. Josephine is here. What's your thoughts on Josephine? Y'all still beefing?
Well, I think she's still beefing with me, but I have gained a new level of respect for her because her last live, she held Carrie accountable for her subhuman behavior. Now, I don't think Josephine would call her. Josephine is not calling Carrie subhuman, and I don't think Josephine, like she said, she handles Carrie with kid gloves. And a lot of women in the sector handle Carrie with kid gloves as they do with other women in this sector. But when it came to me, when I was doing absolutely nothing to nobody, they felt like pounding on me was the right thing to do. Now, I haven't had any issues with Josephine. I gained a new level of respect for her. But if she wants to keep beefing, we can keep beefing if that's what she wants to do. But I don't think Josephine is interested in beefing with me, but I think she understands where I stand and what I said a long time ago. Carrie likes to insult people for fun because she's subhuman. Now I can be objective and understand that if her and Triggs are supposed to be cool, and Triggs likes when it came out his own mouth, he likes it when people disagree with him. He said that once upon a time. I got that receipt somewhere in the many archives. That's somewhere that
he likes it when people disagree with him. Why is that a bad thing?
He said that. He said, I love it when people disagree with me. But then when Carrie disagreed with him about this drama he shitted on her. He shitted on her. So he picks and chooses when to love to disagree with you. And if you, and you know what's also Triggs is why he's so hyper.
Hold on, why he's so hyper? Hold that thought. Breaking is here. Good to see you. Keep it Gang TV is here. Okay, why is he so hyper? Go ahead.
He's hyper because now that the foundings have been found that drama is R&T, he owned it. He confessed to it, and then Stephanie continues to, try to put a monkey wrench amongst these. Amongst
the people that are speaking on it. That's something Deacon said in the chat. He's like, why are people trying to silence those that are speaking on it?
Absolutely. And the fact that she came in here and from her own mouth said that she was not going to get in our business. But it's like I said, I had no problem with her getting in the business. It was just the fact that she came in here acting like she was a high-class white person, and she's not.
Damn.
She's low-class cracker. She a low-class cracker.
Wow.
Shout out to the high class white.
Did you not hear her just say she put some people through college? That is not trailer trash,
bitch.
Low class.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that. Wow. Fuck that bitch. And I hope that when she gets her investigation going on, we gonna expose her bullshit too.
What are you talking about?
Listen, like Kip said, it's not over till we say it's over.
Oh, shit. Now, Stephanie did not do anything.
Fuck that bitch.
Okay.
Fuck that bitch. She absolutely came on the panel to try to make people believe that the foundings was not accurate. And she tried to make it seem like we made that paperwork up. And then so she's part of this crew. So Triggs is part of fuck you if you talk shit on drama. That's how he's handling this situation. Even though he said, I like it when people disagree with me. Now that Trauma and Triggs is being held accountable for the fuck shit that they've been doing on YouTube, behind the scenes, what did Triggs say? Don't pay attention to what I do behind the scenes.
Why did he say that? I thought when he said that, he messed up. Like
he was this nigga was ordered to get a GED by a fucking judge.
Lord Jesus.
Let's not forget, and he actually admitted. Remember, niggas, I just don't have a GED. Nigga, you ain't even got the GED, bitch. You had to be ordered to get one. Now maybe you got one now, but nigga, you ain't have one, and you still on.
So y'all running all through his paperwork?
Listen. Like I said,
it's dirty work.
No, these are dirty motherfuckers. You don't want to be found out. Don't be doing shit to be found out about.
Oh shit. Well, I miss seeing Triggs in the chat. Triggs, I'm not upset with you, Triggs.
Yeah, that bitch ran when I came up on the goddamn scene. He was like, hi everybody, hi. Did you forget that I was a bitch ass nigga? No, he didn't forget.
Damn. Man, Triggs is gonna take this out on me. Watch.
No.
Do shit.
See, remember when he was shitting on you and Identity for not canceling me? I mean,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So listen, fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. It is what it is. Carmatic debt. 2025, bitch.
Shout out to the blue truck. Shout out to Reflections. Because that right there is insane, bro.
Reflections.
That right there is insane, man. I'm still tripping on that. You know,
that's why he is hyper. I don't even know. Hyper. There's a word when you're super agitated. He's hyper agitated because now he can be connected. He saw the same documents we did, and he's upset that Drama didn't tell him that he didn't trust him. So Triggs thought that Drama was gonna let that shit go. Remember the email where I had put out there where he called Drama a hater?
Yeah.
And so Drama actually brushed it away, but that shit fucked Drama up, but he acted like it didn't. He acted like it did. So, nigga, so the fact that
because he needs that reassurance and validation on
absolutely,
YouTube, which is
he would rather than stand on business. He would rather have Triggs believe that he's cool with him and have everybody in the sector who trusts both of them thinking that they both cool. And Drama was going behind everybody's back, looking this nigga up because he did not trust him. He never
did. Here's the kicker, right? Because of the blue truck, right? So now everybody knows when I say blue truck, we know what we're talking about, right? So because of the blue truck, oh my god, and it was clear that LF is Triggs, right? That made it clear.
Absolutely.
I mean, so clear. That means Drama was actually reading Triggs' stuff to everybody under the guise that this ain't even Triggs. So what do you think? Triggs thought about that? You know what I mean?
Drama cannot be trusted with the Black community. Triggs cannot be trusted with the Black community or the upliftment or the procurement. What's the word? Is that procurement or is it just curement? Because I don't know the right word to say.
I haven't turned my brain on yet.
Okay.
Give me a couple of more lives. Give me a couple of. I'm reading a book right now. Just give me a couple of more of those, and my brain will cut on. Trust. Give me like 2 or 3 more lives, and I'll be able to help you out. But right now, my brain is mush. But go ahead.
So basically, my whole thing was I came into the sector trying to build bridges. Everybody laughed at me when I tried to do that. So
true. I laughed at you.
You definitely, but now you want to build bridges now, don't you?
I don't want to build no damn bridges. What you talking about? I do not want to build no bridges.
In the beginning, you was matter of fact, that was the basis of Code Fam. Identity said Star is gonna try to keep Binary on the right path. Binary is gonna run the fucking muck. That he said if he said this story is gonna write itself, and Identity was right.
Yeah, but I don't need no bridges.
You don't need no bridges?
I don't need any bridges.
But you want everything to be, what's the word then? You want everything to be respectable now?
No, I don't want anything. No. Meaning that, no, when I'm saying that, my bad. And why are we echoing? What you got going on? You trying to make this the echo chamber?
Make sure my apps are down. Oh, okay. Is that better?
That's way better. Way better. I'm not trying to say I don't want no bridges because what did you say? Like I don't want any bridges because I want people to really talk their shit. Like how do you really feel?
How do you talk your shit and be respectable at the same time? I mean,
no, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for people to be respectable. I'm not
Okay.
looking for that. I'm looking for DJ Drama completely violated everybody in this sector. If you're cool with him or not, you were violated because this is a dude that will look up your information.
So, but no, not only that, Manu, not like when I realized he told
Pillsbury
me,
is here.
when I realized that he had a bias towards the women who were coming after me and not holding them accountable, but he was always saying, Star, you need to just let it go and move on. So, if that was true, then why are you looking people shit up that's on here actually that's a detriment to the Black community?
It's
Why are
crazy.
you
You're right.
platforming them? Why are you raising them up? Why are you
I feel bad
know,
for Stephanie Collins, though. I hear what you're
fuck
saying,
that
but I
fuck
feel
that
bad for
bitch.
Stephanie
Fuck
Collins
that
because
bitch.
Stephanie
No,
Collins, she's getting
no.
drugged,
The
man.
fact that because she is aware of how the Black community is on the lower socioeconomic totem pole in
Lady
this
Dimples is here.
country.
Lady Dimples is saying hey to you, Star.
Oh my
Just
God.
let you know.
Dimples. Hello, darling. Let me go to the comments. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying she's saying hi. That's all. But go ahead. I'm listening though. I'm
Hey,
listening. You
Lady
cooking, girl. You
Dimples.
cooking.
Hey, Lady Dimples. How are you doing, darling? And Culture is here. Hello, Culture.
Hmm. I think I got everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Listen. Okay. Because I'm trying to pull up my other device.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully.
You want me to talk while you do that?
No, I'm gonna talk to you while I pull it up, and I'm gonna bring the other device.
Well, what I was saying is Stephanie Collins is getting drugged left and right for having an opinion.
No, this is not an opinion. She is trying to create dissension. She is trying to make people forget. No, not forget. She wants people to ignore the facts so that the niggas that she chose to fuck with can be seen in a positive light. Fuck them bitches. Fuck them niggas. I mean, because my whole thing is I can come in here in this sector. I have my own wants of how I want to see this sector, how I want to see it,
Flourish, grow,
its own.
move.
Like,
Yeah.
listen, the sector is gonna either grow or is gonna disintegrate. I do want to see it grow. And listen, I'm not even advocating to cancel Tricks. My thing is, or cancel Drama. I've always been like, anybody who wants to be redeemed or anybody who's redeemable belongs here. So my thing is, I don't like to see the nigga sit up there and act like we are stupid. We saw what the paperwork said, and the fact that he's shitting on people for wanting to hold Drama accountable, that's fucked up. But listen, there's still gonna be some people that's gonna rock with that motherfucker, and that's their right. But my thing is, I also have the right to call y'all out on y'all bullshit. Because what has happened is, do you remember when they came down on me and you? A lot of people
Well,
came
Super
down
Villain's here. Miss Petty Ray is here. They came down on us for what?
for having opinions about how
right.
because at first we
Just for
were
having opinions.
accused of attacking Black women. And the only thing we did was have an opinion about their behavior on the internet. We didn't know nothing about nobody's personal life. Only personal life that we knew on here. Well, you were open about your life, but
Which was dumb. But yeah, go ahead.
Now looking back, okay, but see, we didn't know how vicious people could be.
All right.
So my thing is, we were accused of attacking Black women for having opinions of what they were doing on the internet. Now, some people have said, listen, Star, I don't want no problem. Have they admitted they were wrong? No, but I've seen these people go on panels questioning other people's behavior when they did a lot of fuck shit too, or instigated a lot of fuck shit.
Make a Change wants to know, who do you really think is detrimental to the Black community within our sector?
Who said that?
Make a Change.
Okay. Who is
so you think Stephanie Collins, right? CEO, little boss lady is here.
Stephanie Collins for sure. Triggs, For sure. Drama for
How
sure.
is Triggs detrimental to the black community within our space, though? Seriously.
Because have you ever heard him say I'm pro-black?
I know, but how is he how is he really
Because
destroying this drama? I could see that.
Because he's shitting on motherfuckers for wanting to hold drama accountable. When drama had an issue with AFW, the way they did things and shit like that. But what have we seen Mrs. Fingali tell Mona? Please don't do nothing illegal. We've seen those emails. Mrs. Fingali never wanted or had a desire to get people's information illegally.
Yeah, but you got to remember, he was getting Triggs' information illegal.
Triggs
I'm not trying to cape for Triggs. I just don't think it's that bad.
Triggs was giving people their info.
I forgot about that. You're right. You just showed us the D Darrell receipt. I forgot about that.
Now I did hear him make a change. He said, "Yo, this whole thing with drama is pretty fucked up." Have I ever heard? I've never heard him criticize Triggs though for actually giving people's personal information to other people.
Maybe he wasn't here. Maybe he wasn't here yesterday. Maybe he didn't see those receipts. You know what I mean? I don't know.
So I tell you what. So Matt, we're gonna put that question on the shelf until you review all the evidence. How about we do it that way?
Right. Yeah.
You saw the evidence, right?
I did. It was bad.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie,
so my thing is, you were willing to. So my thing is, like, even though I'm like coming at Triggs in a very, I guess what a lot of people would probably say, oh, you coming at Triggs very harshly. Did he not harshly treat people in this sector when he felt like whatever they were doing was unacceptable to him? But then he wants to shit on you at the same time, and y'all don't want to say, I'm talking about the people that he's shitting on, because I believe Carrie is actually going to go back to Triggs, because I heard her say, well, Photon, abused me, and Star called me subhuman, but this nigga Triggs gave us a lot of information and kept coming at you. So she's trying to figure out a way to go back to Triggs with people not judging her for it. Because I remember when Carrie did a live a few months ago said that she was done with Triggs, but then when he said, yo, you want to do a show on Verla, she was all on that shit. She was all on it.
And is that his reasoning for wanting to do Squid Game season 2 with you?
So my thing is, I did not hear this. I never heard him say it, but I know you wouldn't lie to me, but there's so much fuck shit that's going on right now. I would rather see him hold himself accountable and hold drama account. But see, that's what I would want. But if Triggs want to be a fuck boy and allow drama to fuck all over the sector, even though drama has now admitted he was the person who is not only the owner, but he was associated with that. So listen, does the paperwork, did drama admit that it was that he is Antonio Johnson?
He did admit that.
So because drama even though it was accidentally showed his email, you know what happens? What actually Josephine said, oh, people self-dox all the time. So now that when he self-dox, whether it was an accident or not, y'all still are gonna sit up here and pick and choose certain people to shit on, and then you're not gonna hold the people that you hold dear and near to your heart. You're not gonna hold them accountable.
Can you read QT1's
let me go to the comments
thing and respond to
the one that's highlighted right now?
Yeah.
So
I want to see what you think about
I can't believe some people are saying this is wrong to speak on when it was brought out to the sector. Kip kept his word to avenge his son. So I'm agreeing with QT1. This is like, if we go back and say, remember this all started because drama used doxed information about Kip's son. And drama actually apologized for doing it. And he actually said that he wouldn't do it no more, but was he still doing fuck shit in the sector? Yes.
Right.
Absolutely. He was still doing fuck shit in the sector. And he was helped. So he promoted.
It's mind-blowing, Star, that he does all this knowing his position. Go ahead.
So the fact that he has a job who when he literally, not only did he use that he accidentally but accidentally showed the email that he used, that was shown in the sector, but it was the same motherfucking email that he used when he got
Got
hired.
hired. That's insane.
So, like, why is Steph still up here trying, and then Skank Pre trying to say, "Oh, this is fake paperwork"? You know, that's that bullshit. You know, for a woman who traumatized her daughter so much, and that she wasn't even invited to the prepared wedding, where T Pre said they did that wedding on the fly. You know, fuck Skank Pre, because she was one of the women.
So that was her excuse.
Who just sat up there and shitted on me for no fucking reason after we was cool. We was cool. We was getting along. And when Carrie came into the sector, she was one of the women, was like, you know, did not criticize her or anything until Carrie shitted on her. That's the only time she criticized Carrie, is when Carrie shitted on her.
Damn. Hey, you tried to warn some people about Carrie.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, I remember when me and YM had a conversation in the chat room one day, and YM said, "Star, what do you mean Carrie is using her intelligence against people in the sector?" Now, remember, we know her from, we know the famous, rampage she went on Nappy Yankees channel, but do y'all remember when we was doing the debates, and it was an after show? I forget who had the debate that day.
Girl, what did YM tell you? Girl, get to the point, girl.
Well, YM basically was saying, Stargate, it's okay to be smart. And I said, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's when people use their intelligence against you because they like to make you feel dumb.
Right.
And so that's exactly what she did to Queen Sanity when she said, "I'm sorry if I'm making you feel dumb," by quoting Socrates. That was in her. Look at YM. She said, "I remember that exact conversation because we was in the chat." And I said, "I'm telling you, YM, she thinks she's better than people in this sector." And when I said, "Watch her, YM." I said, "What's going to happen is she is going to start shitting on people because of their level of education or lack of education and all that." Whoop de whoop. Thank you, YM. I appreciate you for acknowledging that. And
This
YM
is
was like,
so
"No."
strange that you and YM are cordial and
Listen.
This is weird.
Like I said, I'm very turned on by it. But listen, I gotta
Lord,
I gotta
girl,
stay focused. I gotta stay focused.
Don't forget, you're old.
Socrates before Punani.
You gotta remember, you old. Invite a brother with the good knees over now, and you dead.
Oh,
It is what it is. Life is over for you. So there was a back and forth, a small little back and forth. I would love for him to clarify. Make a Change is asking about evidence. He says, "What evidence are they talking about?" I don't know if he's talking to us.
Okay, have you highlighted it? Okay, let me go back.
I did not highlight it. He said, "What evidence? Where?" And
did not see the report. Smoke did a live. You did a live, so maybe we need to wait for Mac to watch the videos.
Unless I'm just behind on their conversation, and he could be talking about somebody, not us. You know what I mean? But he's asking YM about evidence. Make a Change is in the sector. He knows everything that's going on.
Okay.
He's seen the paperwork.
Shout out to Outlaw. Who said Garfield was a tell?
I know, it said eyeliner. That's horrible.
Well, Outlaw, in the beginning, when Carrie first came to the sector, a lot of people, was thinking that she was intelligent. And
you laughing at Outlaw. I thought you were laughing at breaking the code eyeliner comment. I see what you said.
Intelligent. Outlaw, yeah, I am talking to Outlaw.
Yeah, she came in fronting as if she was intelligent. That's the bad thing. If you're not really what you claim to be, it's going to be exposed eventually. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So that was my situation. Hold on, let me be quiet. Let me click on this other. I fixed to switch devices. And
Skunk Freaker is here. One of my biggest troll nemesis is here. There you go. Now it don't sound all crackly and crazy.
Well, see, there you go. See, I switched devices. I can see everybody comments. Woo! I can read. It's hard to read them through the phone because you got to go back and forth. It's difficult. So now I can talk and look at the chat.
Right, and your phone, I'm telling you, if you go and replay this, you're gonna be like, "Dang, man, my phone was jacking up."
I apologize. But see, what happened was I was like,
How come you didn't use any of that Triggs money for some equipment?
I use it for the content. What you talking about?
I know you should have at least put a couple of thousand aside.
Well, here's the thing. No, do you remember when I was at my last place and I would have to go up and down?
I do remember where you would have to wash your clothes in the basement under the basement.
I had to wash my clothes in the basement. Look, nigga, I can wash my clothes in the house. See, in upstate New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a lot of places where you could get like a 2-bedroom. Well, actually, I have. Well, let me show. But like washer and dryer connections, to get washer and dryer connections and at least 2 bathrooms. It's very, very difficult in upstate New York. So so the fact that I was able to do it in an awesome place, because you saw, right? You saw my place.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people seen a portion of your place because of your video.
Right. So you saw, listen, bitch, my hallway is bigger than most people's houses. I mean, listen.
I wonder how Triggs feels
I got a laundry room
when he sees stuff like that, knowing he contributed to your success.
So you're saying Triggs contributed to my success?
To some of your success. I
mean, you know, it's so fucked up because he did contribute to my success, and the fact that he's such an asshole and he's such a detriment to the Black community, you know, it breaks my heart. It really do.
See, this is why. See, Triggs and I, we were doing so well, man. I was on his panel. I hung out with him for like 2 hours. We were very cordial in the chat. Like, things are moving. Now I have a gut feeling he's gonna hate my guts after this, and I don't.
But that's his issue. So he needs to deal with that. Just because I have an issue with him and you cool with him, even though he's shitting on you. I have a problem with that, but then he doesn't want to hold himself accountable.
You mean a while back? He shitted on me a while back. I don't think it was recent. Like, we gotta let some of that shit go, don't we?
But the fact that okay, now listen, did he get as upset with you as Carrie? No. He got more upset with Carrie because Carrie had more. She was trying to basically, like, let's just get to the bottom. Like, cut the bullshit.
Yeah. She tried to ransack that dude's show. I get why he got a little bit upset.
No, not the show. No, she was not trying to ransack the show. She was trying to like, listen, reel this nigga in because he was getting belligerent. And she was like, yo, we saw this shit. We talked, we watched you, Laquan. We know it's you. Like, cut the bullshit. So when he wants to be, so when Triggs decide when he wants people to be open and honest and direct, like I said, it's not right that he feels like other people should be that way and he gets to not be that way. So, let's say he choose to be a fuck nigga. If he want to be a fuck nigga and he has the support to support him, like, I was upset that Carrie allowed him to run her off the panel because that's basically what he do. He kept getting louder and louder and louder. He wanted to intimidate her without actually being accused of intimidating her. Because he's accusing her of being weak for running off. Or he would say, yeah, that's what I wanted you to do. So he wouldn't have to answer her questions.
Right. But do you see, if you're a strategic and you just hung out and you let the show kind of play out and every once in a while you ask a question?
I don't understand how she could be so, like, why she allows Triggs to run all over her. I don't understand it. Because she's so hard on everybody else, but she's not as hard on Triggs as she is on everybody else.
Well, she has a special place in her heart for Triggs.
So my thing is, cool. Let's just call it is what it is. Triggs has a special place in her heart because she wants to fuck him. And at the end of the day, you can't sit up here when I see her being belligerent and running amok, acting ape shit crazy, throwing her ape shit on the fucking sector walls, and we can't and don't sit up here and say we're actually gonna talk about it. Like the fact that she thinks that we don't have the right to talk about her ape shit behavior, it's crazy to me. It's wild to me.
I hear you. What's crazy to me and wild to me is how the triad, which I don't know why we call it that, because Slander he really just keeps to himself. Seriously.
Now, I would say he's not claiming triad right now, but I saw him trying to give Trix props with the whole remix in was it Brooke? I think it was it was Brooke. So the whole thing, let's agree to not talk about each other's kids or something like that, right? And then Brooke came in after, swooped in and shitting on remix. And I saw Trix, he said, "Where your bitch at?" And I wondered if because Brooke actually started calming down. And I was listening to her because at first she was shitting on remix. And then she was like, you know what? Just don't say my name no more, because I wonder if Brooke was okay with that when Triggs was shitting on her, telling Malik, "Let me fuck your wife because you offer her up." I wonder how Brooks really feels about that, because Triggs is a bitch. He's a fuck bitch. He's a fuck nigga bitch. And so my thing is that would Brooke be okay with the fact that Triggs shitting on her and basically said that she was for the streets, and said, I bet if I fuck her, you wouldn't do nothing to me.
Lord.
So
now let me ask you this though. Now I'm not saying she's for the streets. Malik and I have it. Malik and I'm not saying what I'm about to say does not mean that Brooke is for the streets. I'm not going to say that.
But he said that to Malik though.
I know, but let me ask you this though. This is what I want to ask you. And Malik and I are cool. Based off of Brooke's activity, especially when it comes to pills, you wouldn't raise an eyebrow to that? Like, seriously.
My thing is they're being honest about, listen, they have an open relationship, right?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, man. I think they do YouTube stuff, clicks and views, bring drama, all that stuff. But I think the pills thing got a little too close for comfort.
Did Malik disapprove of her being with pills?
Yes.
Because I heard Malik, say things like, that's my wife and I accept her for who she is, and
yeah, but there was a time he wanted to fight pills. Not anymore. Oh, that's water under the bridge. But I'm just saying, like, can't you kind of see where Trix came from? Let me answer YM's question real quick. The topic is pretty much please continue. So we're going to be talking mainly about drama in Trix. I think we've been doing that. I don't know.
Binary has questions, YM. He has
I thought we were on topic. She's like, y'all all over the motherfucker place.
Because we're focusing on Triggs' behavior, but then Binary is basically saying, doesn't Triggs have the right to basically accuse Brooke for the streets? But if he uses Brooke to go and remix, so I'm thinking, did Triggs send her cash? Because my thing was, did they plan that? Was it planned? Was it
pills or the Triggs with Brooke?
Did Triggs so I have a question. Did Triggs pay Brooke to go after remix? I believe it. I can't prove it. I don't have the proof to prove it so, but the way it all happened, it seemed like it was planned out. And then the fact that I did hear Brooke, basically she had an issue with remix. I don't know what remix said about her, that she had an issue with whatever. She was basically, remix had Brooke's name in his mouth, and she was like, keep my name out your mouth. Something to that fact. I don't know, and I don't know what she's talking
Remix
about.
is on one right now. You know what I mean? Remix is out for blood.
He's always been. See, this is why I would never, until Remix say, fuck you, Star, I ain't cool with you no more. So my thing is, he do a lot of things and say a lot of things that's problematic. You know what my answer is to that?
Yes, of course.
No, let me tell you what my answer is.
It better
Remix came into the sector. He said he was poison. He
Okay.
never hid that shit. But Triggs is like, I don't want to be the bad guy. But then Triggs act like
You're right.
he came in the sector wanting to be a bad guy.
Wow, you know what? You just put in my mind the moral high grounds some of these people tried to stand on, and
Right.
then we realize now that shit just does not exist. Go ahead, I'm sorry, but
It don't exist. It does not exist. Because Triggs was like, I had the emails where Triggs had said, I'm starting to be the bad guy, and I don't want to be the. I played the thing where in part 1, right? You heard him say, everybody's starting to look at me as the bad guy. And
Right.
then he'll say, after all this Laquan stuff came out, did I ever say I was a good guy? I love being an asshole. No, this nigga didn't. He loved shitting on people behind the scenes. He didn't want people to know that. And then when you put it out front, and when I basically exposed him for talking about a lot of people behind their back, like TMK, like Drama.
You did, yep.
And what else?
Why do people like do stuff and not think that you're not gonna have the receipts?
Wait, say that again.
I mean, I said, why do people do stuff and think you're not gonna have the receipts? You got the receipts for every damn thing.
Exactly.
It's insane. Okay, I'm gonna say this. It's almost like a softball statement / question, and I'm gonna see if you can catch it or hit it when I throw this question or statement out there. Not if, damn it. I seen the blue truck. Because Ray Triggs is LF, that
Right.
means we did see this man's family.
That he put on the internet.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Oh,
How do you feel about Remix talking about his kids and all that stuff? There's the softball. You can either hit it, catch it, do what you want with it. But I know this could
He platformed Nikki, Dr. Nikki Proctor Walden, when she talked about my kids. He teamed up with her. Remember the emails we knew that him and Nick, it wasn't a secret that him and Nikki didn't get along when he was cool with me. And there was a lot of emails that, he wanted to do a show where he was shitting on Nikki, and I participated in it. I actually agreed with him to do it at one point, but then I actually backed off from doing it because I'm like, it actually don't feel right. Because even though I'm mad at Nikki, I actually only went after Nikki when she did something to me. So to plan a show just to go after her, it just seemed weird. So even though I told him I would do it, I actually backed out of doing it. And I think like that was one of the reasons why he started acting funny with me. Svengali actually picked up on it. And she was like, you think Triggs is treating you kind of like weird right now? I'm like, I said, he a troll. I said, we still cool. I said, it's really okay. And I said, nah. She's like, I don't trust that nigga. And I was like, nah. I said, that's the way we do. And then.
Right, but where's the justification to talk about?
My thing is because he platformed people who shitted on kids.
Okay.
Did you not? So we're gonna forget that Nikki said she hoped my daughters be horrid, including my daughter that was a minor at the time.
I do remember.
So he teamed up with that chick to come at me. Matter of fact, the last time she was on the show, they were talking about me. On the last time she was on the show, which was like a month or two ago or something like that. So my thing is, fuck that nigga. We're not gonna listen. I'm not gonna say shit to Remix until he starts holding people in this sector accountable for the shit when they were shitting on kids.
Okay. You got any examples of that? Or just your kids? Or you got any other kids? Maybe some grown kids?
Do I have grown kids?
No, do you have any more examples where they shitted on somebody else's kids or kid or grown
Well, I know Carl Martin said fuck my kids. I know.
Lord, I'm talking about other people's kids, girl. I'm trying to throw the softball that you can just hit out of the park.
I do remember when.
Why is Drama in all this mix? What did he do?
With Drama, when I went to Drama and I said Triggs.
Why is Kip so upset?
What?
Why is Kip so upset?
Because of what Drama and Triggs did to his son. What are you talking about?
Okay.
What are you talking about? That's why the investigation even is in.
I need to borrow Ray Triggs's bird drop for you on this one.
Say that again?
I need to borrow Ray Triggs's bird drop for you on this one.
Bird?
The
what?
drop that he has, like the drop that you could play.
You mean the bird walk drop?
Yeah, the bird walk drop for this one.
Listen,
girl, I said
you're the one who forgetting why Kip did the investigation in the first place.
No, okay. So is it justifiable because they used somebody else's real kids in their image, in their records, and all that? So does that make it justifiable?
When Triggs did the whole thing with Corey Kid, I said, dude, that was like very distasteful.
Now we're moving. All right, I tried. I'm gonna move away from that.
And also listen. Okay, so listen. Let's go back on the situation where Remix and Triggs was like, "Oh, I was joking with you when I told you that I knew about your kids." See, it's a joke when Triggs do it, but when Remix do it, it's a narrative. So we got to remember, keeping perspective. Triggs was trying to, because he is what's the word? Yeah, he is campaigning to be cool with a lot of people in the B sector because he know he fucked up over here. So my thing is now that when Triggs had said something about his kids, he didn't say something about his kids, but he basically was like, well, he was speaking on his fatherhood, but we know Remix. What did Remix say? You say anything that's even insinuating. So, like, if he's gonna insinuate that Remix, is taking care of somebody else's kid, like you're trying to shit on him for doing that. And if you do know something about it, because we just caught him in a lie, basically saying, yo, I never even showed Kip's address or his real home. And then Kip came up there. Did you hear it? Did you go back and hear it?
I did.
Okay, so he said, yo, he did show my address and he did show my house. Yeah. So
he did show the address? Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, Kip said it. He said he had the address and my home. And now, Kip, if I'm wrong, Kip, matter of fact, let me make sure I got it right. So while I'm talking, I'm gonna look it up. So,
right, so QT wants to know, what made you trust Ray behind the scenes? Was it only money that motivated you, or you really?
Who was on the live when I told Triggs? Triggs was on the live with me one day, and I said, Triggs, you don't have to send me any more money. Because when we started talking behind the scenes, I was like, man, this would be a real cool ass dude to be friends with. So I actually told Triggs, please, I said, you don't even have to send me no more money. Would do anybody remember that? He said, oh, I'm gonna send you money anyway. And I'm like, oh my God, like he was so generous.
I actually do remember you telling him.
Yeah, because my thing, I was like, he was so generous. I was like, yo, I was like, listen, you don't have to send me no more cash apps. You're very generous. I appreciate you. I said, Triggs, you don't even have to send me. And he was like, no, I'm gonna send you money. And then so I was like, oh, okay. So no, it was never money, about the money. So to answer your questions, QT, it was not about the money.
It was find him trustworthy. See, but this is why we kind of thrive.
I thought QT was trustworthy till she shitted on me.
Lord Jesus.
So do you want to have that conversation, QT?
Lord. She just said, damn, that's one for Star because Star is right. It's always a joke, but then a narrative when it turns on them or on him.
Absolutely. You see what I'm saying? You got people in the chat. It's basically, and then when QT shitted on me and she came to me and she said, Star, I'm sorry. And I was like, we cool. We ain't even got to talk about it no more. But then when Carrie started ramping up her low class behavior, her subhuman behavior, QT actually turned on me again.
So she's wondering though, although you didn't do it for the money and you told him he can keep his money and stuff like that, but hey, he was being generous. It is what it is.
Do you also remember Binary? Do you
did you find him trustworthy?
Listen to me. I trust everybody until they prove me differently.
Okay. That's a good.
Do you remember Binary when me and you Identity was having one of our, it was either the first 1, 2, 3, 4, it was one of the first shows. And you was like, and you and Identity practically begged me to go get a Cash App. I was like, dudes, I don't
remember that.
I don't get it. I'm here for the love. I'm here for the love.
You are. Hey, the sect is here. He said, them flipping them Rent-A-Center, that Rent-A-Center furniture must be lucrative because where's.
And then he's stealing license plate. So, like, what is he doing with stolen license plate?
Wait, what?
That's what he on probation for, right?
Run it down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know any of the paperwork. I don't know why he's arrested. I know they said the one thing that I did hear some people say, I don't know if this is an allegation or if it's been true or whatever, but that he choked people, women or something.
Yeah. So in the paperwork, he actually not only put his hands on somebody's throat. He put his hands on her mouth so that the kids wouldn't know that he was basically doing the abusive stuff to her.
What the?
And he threatened revenge. So my thing is, which woman did he do this to? Because in the paperwork, it's more than one woman. It's one woman say the abuse that he actually did in his previous relationship. He threatened to delete himself and her while the kids was there. He actually threatened to revenge porn some chick. And then now this isn't, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that one of his baby mamas or ex-wife is like, she's a cam girl for OnlyFans.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
So QT, listen, I know we talked about it, QT, but my thing is when people say, well, why did you trust him? I feel like that's a knock on me. So
which
that's
it's not. I mean, Ray Triggs came into the he's been in the sector forever, but when he started hitting panels, he hit your panel first. You kind of brought him in as a content creator or whatever. He seemed real genuine and real cool. You know what I mean? So I get why, he seemed like y'all seem like a great duo.
Unadulterated ain't shit. Unadulterated saying they got
straight. It's the custom made. Yeah.
Yo, the times the unadulterated we did argue behind. Unadulterated we've had arguments in front of the scenes and behind the scenes.
Lord. Not behind the scenes. Unadulterated. You got a beautiful wife, bro. Awesome family. Do not be meeting up with Stargate behind the scenes.
No, we didn't meet up, but basically,
I'm talking about talking. Don't do it, brother.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Not a P troll. The P troll is here. Binary, can you play a DJ? Can I play a DJ set on your show, please? Pin me in mod sticks, please.
See, that's how it all started. Remember Triggs? It was like, can you please send this video to Binary? Okay, QT. We'll see.
That's how I took it. I don't know why you always do that.
So here's the thing: when you see something in the chat, it could. That's why I remember begging YM. I said, YM, can you please come on the panel so we can talk? Because I said the way I'm reading this, it feels accusatory towards me. And see, when you read it, it felt like it was a knock on me. So listen, I'm gonna apologize, QT, because it like you can read something and it has a different context than if we're having a conversation.
You done burnt the section of the bridge already, Lord Jesus. That bridge was not up. That's why I don't believe in bridges. See? Y'all Negroes need to start learning how to swim.
Well, like I said, context matters, right? And so, like, something can sound different in the chat than it does when you're having a conversation. Hey, Remix.
Remix is here. Remix be causing all kinds of trouble.
Let it burn. That's right, QT. Well, let it burn.
And not in their Usher voice. I feel bad for Usher, man. You know Usher got abused, man.
Oh, he got abused.
So bad. You already know it, man. You know P. Diddy done did something to that man.
To who?
You know Usher grew up in he was like 12.
Oh, you mean he got abused?
Yeah, Usher got abused.
Oh, okay. I was like, he did who did?
Poor guy.
He?
Yeah, but anyways, so you said, damn, I did not know all that. Okay, I know YM can't believe that I didn't know that, but yeah, I have not been trekking like that. I heard little rumblings about domestic violence and stuff, but I really haven't. I wasn't able to put my.
That's why they call him the Georgia Strangler.
Right. I heard the rumblings and I said that's messed up. You know what I mean? But this is the first time I heard like detail behind it. You know what I mean? Like I've never heard anyone read the paperwork of LF except for
Smoke did. But this is when you wasn't
right.
Like
I think it was either you. It was either you or somebody else played an old drama live that he thought was deleted. Of course, somebody did it. I don't know if it was Reggie. Somebody did it, but I know that I was listening to it, and I was like, "Oh, Drama's reading this man's paperwork."
Right. Okay. So yeah, Drama was even reading it, and so like that's why it's definitely possible that Drama was the Laquan Fisher troll.
Damn! I remember I threw that out there just to try to start a narrative or something. But that could be real. Boy,
yeah.
Jesus. Imagine that Drama is the L. Oh my God, bro. Maybe Ray Triggs is trying to take the high road when it comes to Drama. Maybe he's done.
QT said, talk behind the scenes. I personally never took it like harm or shady-ish would happen. Triggs always sounds like a threat. Star. He always sounds like one, or do you feel like just recently he became a threat? Because I felt like he became a threat the moment. Because when was the first time he ever raised his voice to anybody? It was me on a Photon. It was the live, right? About after the propane situation where he recorded. Well, okay. So he accused Culture of recording him, or he was trying to imply that Culture was recording him when Culture and Triggs called Propane up, and they were doing they were trying to get information, and so Triggs tried to, because he knew there was a lot of people that fuck with Propane, so he tried to make it seem like Culture shitting on him when they were in on it together.
I remember.
So Triggs actually admitted, okay, Propane, yeah, if he wants to be mad at me for not admitting that Culture was on the phone, I get it and I accept that. But he was trying to make it seem like it was Culture playing the whole time, So the fact that he had people thinking, and I remember, Mrs. What's that lady? She's a married lady, Miss Murr.
Yeah.
So, because he started putting a narrative out there, Star, why would you think that I would choose Propane I would choose you over Propane. And so
I remember that.
I was like, I said, he totally made that shit up to make it seem like I wanted. And Miss Bird said, Star, why would you do that? I was like, this nigga. Like, I can't believe he's
diabolical,
unadulterated, diabolical. When the nigga admitted, he apologized to Propane for admitting that, yeah, I should have told you that she was on the phone, because he tried to make it seem like Culture, the way he told the story first. So he tried to, he tried to get ahead of the story, right? He sounds like Seinfeld YM.
Yo, QT's making some points for you though. She
When he
said
said
when
he
he
talks
says
behind
talk behind the scenes, it sounds more like a threat. But when we say it, it doesn't seem like it was bad because we don't plan any malicious shit behind the
It
scenes.
was like I said, he didn't feel like a threat until that day that it happened on Photons Live, where he tried to say, "Yo, start disrespecting me," when the plan was to shit on Propane, and then Triggs got caught because Triggs did the whole live say, "I know what Culture's gonna do. Culture's gonna make it seem like I was trying to record Propane," and he started crying and shit.
I remember.
You know, so
We're like, Negro, you was recording that Negro.
and then Culture, if you get away with this, Culture. I was like,
it was bad. That was bad.
It was so bad. Now he's reveling and being an asshole. Now all of a sudden, like, he didn't want to be the bad. People forget Triggs did not want. So my thing is, I didn't know he was untrustworthy until that moment. Because even Miss Fingala was like, "Star, I don't know. He seems like he's shitting on you." I was like,
Wow.
"No, that's the way." And I was like, "Miss Fingala, that's the way trolls love each other, you know." And then the Propane, no, not Propane, then the Photon. So he started. Who Ray never raised his voice to anybody. And here's the thing. Not only, I actually caught some information right before that he actually had been given restraining orders. And I actually was like, "Are you serious?" Somebody told me that he told them that he has had restraining orders on him from previous relationships.
Somebody told you that he
Yeah.
told them that he had those restraining orders.
Absolutely.
I wonder who that somebody is. What's up, Stefan?
So my thing is, I'm like, he never told me that. He never told me that. Yeah. Oh, YM says, "Star, yes, he ran it at me on
one of his earliest.
Yeah. So here you go. So he raises. So it was so shocking, right, to see him lose his temper that quick. I was like, I believe it now. I believe that he has raised his voice at a woman to make her feel intimidated. And then it got so bad that somebody put restraining orders on him. That's at that point. So my thing was, I'm going to have to make sure that I raise my voice, because remember, I have experienced domestic violence. And the last time I experienced it in real life, all I did was because I raised my voice, I think it stopped a lot of things from happening. So my thing is, you can't, because when you go meek on somebody who's assaulting you verbally,
they take that as a super sign of weakness.
It's a sign of weakness to them, and they feel stronger. So if you fight back verbally, it actually quells a lot of things. Not all things, but listen, it's a case-by-case basis.
Yeah, but some dudes, I bet, if you start yelling back and fighting back, they try to treat you like a dude, I bet.
Yeah. They'll actually. So my thing is, I do want to say that's not all true. That's not true for all cases, because some dudes will punch you straight in your face if you yell at them.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not trying to give advice here, but I felt like in that moment, me raising my voice back at that dude, it was like I had to. It protected me from like not everything.
So what else was in his paperwork though? So you got. I mean, I'm not saying like, oh,
those
that's it. That's not what I'm saying.
Those. I mean, so we know about the Renner Center stuff. I mean, listen, I listened to.
Tell me about the Renner Center stuff. What's that?
So this is like, I think either his very first offense or one of his first offenses.
It's crazy, man.
Where he didn't, like, he left the apartment with the furniture. Oh, look at him adulterated. You would need a restraining order me too if you call me Lil Lamb. Woo!
Yeah, Skunk Freaker said it would majority of the times pretty much inflamed the situation, yelling back. So yeah, she cleared that up big time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Rent-A-Center, he left an apartment and took the furniture that he was
Yeah.
supposed to return,
Yeah.
or he was renting an
Or not
apartment that
down
was
payment on
already
the apartment.
furnished.
Right.
So he was renting an apartment that was already furnished, and then when he left, he took the furniture.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sex said he ran off with a VCR.
It was that long ago. It had to be a VCR. It wasn't no DVD player, nigga.
hit the link, Triggs, please. I know you in the clouds somewhere. I know you somewhere. Please hit the link, man, because there's a couple of things, and I would try my heart. I would put Star backstage, bro, because I know that you won't be able to get a word in if you and Star are up here. She's gonna try to knock your head off verbally. But I want to hear, bro. I want to hear, like, what do you say about Blue Truck? What do you say about, these aren't allegations. This is paperwork, right? This is actual factual paperwork everybody's reading. What do you like say about all that? Are you really saying like, that's not me? That's the question. How, and that's the same type of questions I have for Stephanie with all this evidence. Hopefully Make a Change thinks that this is evidence pointing at drama, that this is drama. You cannot turn a blind eye to it.
Listen,
especially in Stephanie's case. Go ahead.
Smoke was the one who like basically went over the paperwork. I believe then Remix went over the paperwork. Then he did a going over the paperwork stuff too. And then Drama did it.
That one. I missed.
And then Drama did it.
I wonder if Smokes is still up. Smoke be breaking some shit down. He be using that criminology degree, man. He be breaking that shit down, man. I wonder if his is still up. I'm gonna have to go listen to it. But yeah, I would love to like just really just talk to Ray.
But QT actually she heard something different.
What did she hear? Wait,
she heard that he left the apartment with the rented stuff in the apartment. Yeah, that's what QT heard.
Had the stuff sent to the apartment and left the apartment.
Now I remember listening to it. So what I'll do is I'll go back over it so we can actually get the but I did tell you that he's on probation for the license, like stealing license plate, right?
No. What was the purpose of that? Did it say it in there? Like his?
I don't. So here's the thing: like we actually had a live one day. I don't know if it was on Photon or Remixes. What do you think he was still a license plate for? Like, what's the purpose of that?
Lord.
Yeah, and then I remember looking up license plates. Still,
YM is here. I'm gonna bring YM up.
Sure.
Hey.
Hey, Binary and Star. How y'all doing?
Doing great. Loving you. Chat in the chat is crazy.
Thank you.
He used fake addresses and picked up from there.
So he used a fake address and picked it up from. Lord Jesus, why? This is crazy. So what's on your mind, YM?
I wanted to add something. I wanted to add a little something about Triggs that no one has really been discussing.
Okay.
Smoke has talked about it a little bit, or he's posted things on his community wall about it a little bit. But I've seen the Troll Quan account, whoever that LF troll is. Mm-hmm. That person has said a couple of times that Triggs' friends aren't real. That person has said like Mace Mob and
you're talking about
Trisha Patterson and all them are actually Triggs.
Trishy Poo?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. It seems like when they popped into his chat that he was talking while they were chatting. But the Troll Quan person really, really thinks that he made all those people up.
I think so too, because you haven't heard because remember there was a dude named Black.
Mm-hmm.
There was a dude, Trishy Poo and some chick named Minnie.
Yeah, I remember
Minnie. And I remember he was having this whole conversation about, she's going to borrow the car and all of this other stuff. And I was like, And then he would use them to go against Oz. Do you remember this?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So they were going after Oz. And
What about the songs though? Aren't they creating songs and stuff for him? And
so like he always say
Those songs weren't done live though. And another thing, when he was challenged by that one dude, I think his name was KG, when he put out the little diss song, the other people jumped in, whoever they are, Black and all them, to do their diss songs, but Triggs didn't. And I always thought that was kind of strange.
He was caught with several license plates. The cop did an electronic scan, found a stolen plate on his car and several in his trunk. Several.
What? Why? Like, there has to be something criminal behind that, man. Like,
so I'm looking up, and they said they could use it to sell drugs, to traffic drugs. They can use it to avoid paying tolls, parking tickets, or avoid traffic violations, or they're driving a stolen car, have a suspended license, or do not have insurance. Commit fraud, identity theft. Thieves often look for cars with similar makes and models to their own to make it easier to switch plates. Reporting suspicious activity is something
Six said even Humble King would be saying, damn.
Yo, I forgot about Humble King.
That's a good point. I forgot about Humble King and all that.
Yo, she gave me a lot of information to go at Humble King. Yo,
I wonder what QT1's point is. She's saying the Laquan page also said if they hit the panel, Triggs would know them. What does that mean? I mean, he should know them, right? Those are his
Wait, repeat that?
QT said the Laquan page also said if they hit the panel, Triggs would know them. He should know them though, shouldn't he? If those are his people. Like,
oh man, I don't remember that.
I don't know. I think that there's a lot of mystery around Triggs in general. And that's what led to the doxing. But you know, Binary, how you're so surprised that his face was shown on the reflection of the truck?
right, yeah.
That still doesn't explain how he got doxed. Like, that was just his face. That doesn't explain how his name actually got out there.
Remember when I said somebody told me behind the scenes that they told him about his restraining orders. And so I was like, and that was before he blew up at me. And when he did that, I actually went around saying, I know, Triggs. I know who you are. I know what you do. I know you have had restraining orders on women.
Wait, you're saying somebody told you that behind the scenes?
Yes.
I have a gut feeling I know who it is, but you want to admit it. I think it's breaking. Because why wouldn't it?
No, it's not breaking.
Lord,
it's not breaking.
It's breaking. Okay, maybe it's not. I think it's
so. You're saying that person knew what Triggs' name was, but how did they find out?
I'm telling you.
Don't forget,
LF
definitely sent a Cash App to Star as Triggs. So
that's true, but no one knew that name belonged to Triggs. I'm still stuck on how did that, how that first little kernel of truth come out? How did it come out?
Are you doxing Triggs? What you doing, Star? Did you dox him?
Listen, I told y'all. I didn't know about the whole criminal history record and all of that stuff. I didn't know. I just thought it was just some restraining orders. And that's all I knew at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, so I knew about that. And then I knew about them being the same person before he blew up at me. And I knew. So that's how I knew. So... So I don't remember if people remember when I was on Slander's panel talking to him, and I got him to admit that it was his. No, he was actually saying it was his voice because my thing was I got him to admit basically he knew the girl because I'm like, how you gonna cop to the voice? Like, how did your voice end up on Laquan Triggs' page? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Laquan Triggs. Laquan Fisher's page. I said, why are you copying to the voice? Are you trying to insinuate that Laquan took your voice and put it on his page, and he got like kind of like stumbled and was like going around in circles or whatever. He was like, I'm just trying to protect the girl. I said, but you could have protected the girl. You can protect her now by just owning up to it, and we can end all of this. And he chose to move forward.
I'm starting to see what QT1 is saying too, though. She's saying the Laquan page, if that person that created that hit Triggs' panel, Triggs would know who they are.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. that.
Oh, okay. I remember when they did a show. It was Carrie's show. T-Pre was on the panel. And Spottum was on the panel. That was QT. Was you there? No, QT was there. Oh, yep. QT was there. Is that what you're talking about, QT? Because somebody put it in behind the scenes on the private chat on who they thought it was. And T-Pre was like, oh my God, no. Like, no, she was damn.
Hey, so either Laquan is drama or Laquan is somebody that's close to Triggs. Like, look, I'm gonna blow up your.
It's definitely not drama. It is not drama.
Okay.
It's not.
How do you feel about if? Okay, this is all hypothetical. If drama looked up Triggs and actually really realized that, oh snap, Triggs is this person, in which we know now is true, right? So if drama did all that, how do you guys feel about him just going over all the paperwork? Is that not shady? Or like, I swear that's shady.
But we don't know in what order that happened. We don't know if he looked up Triggs just looking at the public websites, or if he used the portal, or what. We don't know.
That's true.
And we don't know if he did that, which one did he do first?
So do you think when drama was going over the LF paperwork, he didn't know if that was Triggs or not? For real?
I really think he didn't know.
Okay.
I think he was curious and he wanted to be open-minded, and the troll was kind of poking at him in the chat. So he just did it.
Okay. And so now that we do know, how do you think like Triggs was feeling seeing all his shit being read by drama? You know what I mean? And all like he had to have felt a certain type of way. You know what I mean? That like
that's what
crazy.
I think. I was wondering the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But right now he's acting like, oh no, like drama's a good guy. If he made a mistake, he made a mistake, which I thought was strange that he said it was a mistake, which is kind of his admission that yes, drama looked me up.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm talking about. How he's gonna be mad at us and call what drama did a mistake when he actually. So because we know drama looked him up and we know it's him, he's trying to yell to deflect. Just stick with drama and don't ask questions. And drama is one of our own.
Right, but how deep do you have to be on YouTube for somebody to read off your real life shit and you still playing this facade and you still running
because
around?
It's going to connect back to he doesn't like it that it's connected to him either. And the fact that we know that drama never trusted him, looked him up 5 times. Come on now. He looked him up 5 times because he's trying to find information on him. So now Triggs know that drama didn't trust him, and Triggs hate that. So if I take up for drama now, I can get the focus off of me too.
I think drama did trust him. I don't think drama really had a problem with Triggs. I think he just wanted to know. Just like it said in the report, he was curious.
I'm curious. I was like, Lord Jesus, your curiosity just might have cost you a lot.
But I do agree with you, Star, when you said that Triggs doesn't want it to be connected to him. I think that could be a possible thing why he's just denying everything and doesn't want to talk about anything. And that's his right. It's his life and it's his privacy. He doesn't have to talk about it.
Yeah, and I understand where you're coming from with that, but here's the thing. Did he have that same honorary
Here you go.
Honorary that was he being that honorable towards other people that he was looking up? Remember, Kip said he put my address, he put my house out there. And remember the receipt I played with Darrell said he gave me Miss Fingali's address.
That's true, but do two wrongs make a right? Do we have to do it to him just because he did it to other people?
Listen, if you don't make a left, I will make a right. I mean, so I will make you make a left, I'm gonna make it right.
Lord.
Kashana wants to know who you are. Who is that up there with that set it off photo? You don't know Jimmy Gates.
Keyshawn. Who is Keyshawn?
That's Stargate, Kashana, right there. I don't know if that's a troll or what. I don't know. What's going on.
Okay.
Never seen it. Remix don't like you too much right now, YM. He's thinking you're a bullshitter.
That's okay. He cannot like me. That's his right.
So my thing, so yeah, YM. So there you go. So I don't like. See, you remember, I don't like people being hypocrites, and so my thing is, I'm gonna talk about people who's hypocritical. So, like, if you want to be a fuckboy and shit on people and look people up and give their information out, but then you shit on people for holding you accountable for doing the same thing, it's not okay to me. Even though it's okay.
I think that's fair that you feel like you want to raise something about hypocrisy, but I'm saying, do we have to take it a step further and do the same thing back to him? Yeah, he did. That's wrong to other people.
It's mandatory, YM. It's mandatory.
Remix said he's gonna hit the panel. He don't want you to run, YM. Lord Jesus.
What's up, Binary?
I said Remix just said he finna hit the panel and he doesn't want you to run.
He can hit the panel if he wants to.
YM ain't gonna be here.
Right? I might choose to stay and I might choose to drop down.
Do what you want to do, right? That's what you want.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah. Man, this is a lot, and I'm glad that I'm able to speak on it. I'm glad I'm able to analyze everything that's going on. But I think Triggs and I really need to sit down for real. Like, if he really wants to be like an intricate part of the sector for real, he would sit down with me and we could chop it up, man, with all this stuff that's going on.
I think it would be a good conversation, though, for real.
Yep. So I really want to talk to him, man, about everything. Now, the thing is this, though. If he denies that that's him, I think we're going to have to just end the conversation, because that's just straight up how dumb do you really think we are? Like, we saw you, bro.
I think if he denies it, you're still going to allow him to talk. I think that's what you're going to do.
But how? How will we even have a conversation?
You would figure out a way. You would ask some good questions.
You would figure out something. Hey, I'm not a troll. I do like to crack jokes, though. Okay. He's shown.
Yeah. Man, dang, I did not know Triggs was this down and dirty with it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think about all the criminal stuff. I mean, I've been saying this whole time, that's definitely him. He is LF. That is his name. But I don't know if all those criminal things are real and true against him. I don't know. And maybe I'm afraid to even think about it and dig into it because I don't want to know.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you on that. But you said Smoke got the paperwork started? I'm about to look at it. Yeah. After disagreeing with YM, I'll be like, so who got the paperwork?
Did you say Smoke did a live too? Did you say that in the chat? Did you see Smoke do lives about the Laquan paperwork?
I'm sure that he did, but I don't really remember them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I can't say for sure. I don't know.
Okay.
I just remember Smoke posting things about Mace Mob on his wall. So to me, he was kind of giving us a hint that Mace Mob is not a real person.
So here's the thing. So Smoke got some information too now, because that was before the Laquan stuff. And so I'm thinking somebody told him about some other stuff too.
I don't think it was before. I think it was after.
You think it was after? Okay. I think people got, because if I got information before.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's like Smoke could have been like, okay, I'm gonna get this nigga. He in the book of bombs. He was like, I'm gonna get a whole new whiteboard.
The sex says Smoke using the chalkboard.
Oh, the chalkboard.
No, nigga, Smoke had the white boy, nigga. Woo.
Man, oh man, oh man. How does it feel though, YM, being up here with the giggle sector? That's gotta feel weird.
Star still does laugh too much, but I've come to a point where I know that that's just how she is. And I felt the same way about T Pre. There's some things about T Pre I really like. I really like her channel. And I think that she's a strong content creator, but there's some things about her personality I'm just never going to get along with. So I try my best to just take the good from what I can get from T Pre and to not interact with her personally because I know I'm just going to end up arguing with her. So that's just who she is, and I can respect who she is and where she stands.
She got it.
And I guess I feel kind of similarly about Stargate.
Yeah,
Say that
she don't
again?
like any questions. T Pre does
Oh
not
no,
like
she doesn't.
Yeah.
But I feel the same way about Stargate. Like I don't like how you say things that are anti-black. I don't like how you laugh too much. I don't like how sometimes you lie. But there are other things I do appreciate about you, like your level of analysis and things like that. And sometimes you're funny.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, Star, if you could just stop lying. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. When people lie to me first, right? I have the right to lie to them back. It's only then and there. Like it's like if you had to do something to like. So, but I've not maliciously lied. Have I lied? Yes. Was it malicious? No.
Okay, we took one step forward. You admit to telling a lie. Okay.
Hey, let's go. Making some progress.
And going back, and I'm going to drop down after this, but Stargate, I just want to say this to you about Carrie. When you were talking about that conversation we had about her using her intelligence against the sector, I remember that.
Yeah.
And I do remember saying, oh no, she's not doing anything wrong. She's just using her brightness. She's just that way. And now that these years have passed and I look back, you were right about that part. She does condescend to people. I still think that she has intelligence. I think that she's a smart woman. And Outlaw always gets on me about this. He always has something to say to me about this. But she is smart. But I agree with you that she does act condescendingly toward people.
Absolutely. And that's.
But I didn't see it at the time. I didn't see it.
Right. And I remember, like, it was so vivid. And I was like, how can nobody? But my thing is, like, I've had experiences to, like, something she said, it just triggered me. And I was like, oh, that's a person that uses their intelligence against people,
Yeah.
I don't know
what was insane though is when you had that it was like a back and forth with her and you used real intelligence against the communist stuff that she was saying and shut her down.
Oh my God.
That was beautiful.
Yo,
I hate that kerfuffle. I hate it. I don't even want to think about it. It was horrible.
That was bad, wasn't it?
But here's the thing. I outed her, right, Binary?
You did. It was insane.
Like I was like,
it was insane. It was a work of art.
But my intentions, YM, I really went there. I said, well, let me go here. Everybody else seems to, liking on this girl. Let me get along with her. That was my true intentions. But it was right when she said, just let her talk her. Did she say dumb talk? It was something she based because Stefan was on the panel. She was like, she's rambling, but just let her ramble. Let her talk her dumb shit. It was something. I'm paraphrasing here. I was like, oh, there it is. And I said, but I'm gonna remain calm. I'm not gonna just shit on her. I said maybe I could talk it out with her. But do you realize in that moment when I asked her a question that she didn't know the answer to?
Oh, it was over.
It infuriated her. And then so that's one of her triggers. If you catch her, if that embarrasses her, if you ask her a question and she doesn't know about it, she's gonna make the situation about how dumb you are.
So human resources, I'm taking it does not like UYM. One day.
That's cool. And now that binary is being binary, like I said, I'm gonna step down. But thank you for the conversation. Because this happened last time I was on your panel when there was a troll in the chat saying something, and binary was like, "Oh, such and such doesn't like YM." So let me just take that as my exit to leave binary. But
Oh my
it was cool. I'm gonna drop back down in the chat.
All right, friend.
I
All right,
enjoyed
Wyatt.
you very much.
Yeah, me too. Exactly.
You know, let's go back to
I don't know why people don't like YM, man. Why is
I was like, listen, I remember YM used to infuriate me. I said, YM, just come up on the panel because I'm tired of looking at you in the chat. But I was like, okay, YM actually was the person to make me like reading the chat because it was something about YM that it's like, oh my God. Because remember me? I was like, I don't even read the chat. That was me. And you actually made that my job to infuriate me.
Yep.
So it's you and YM working together.
Yeah, YM. Look, in the beginning, shoot, YM and I were like real cool.
Yeah, I was like, YM, I'm not reading that. Get on this panel. Because I was very biased.
Then she got upset with me. I don't even know. I can't remember why, but she did. Probably something yo ass did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Stefan, he don't like you talking about yourself. He's sick of it.
Stefan? Mm-hmm. Oh, Star, you are so passionate about this because of what was done specifically to you. I don't hear you mention any examples outside yourself. I'm vain.
So talk about Stefan. Then. Talk about him. What are his injustices that he's faced in the sector? Give us a couple of them. What are some injustices that
happened to Stefan?
Yeah, that he has the right to be up and
the reason why I can't focus on what happened to Stefan, only the time, like I say, I am the star when Angel Hair Creopasta basically was telling us that we shouldn't like Stefan. And I was like, Angel Hair, I said the reason why we created the sector because we didn't want to do what Lennon does or what Umar does. I think this is what brought us together, that we would at least have conversations with each other.
True.
And I said, we don't cancel people. I mean,
we talk our heavy shit, but yeah, you're right.
We'll talk our shit, and I think that was what Lennon and Umar was like, and so they they had a strong opinion about talking to the ops.
True. Yeah.
So and I said, and I do remember that, and then I remember Stefan being so thankful, but then Stefan would turn on me. I was like, oh my God.
See how you brought it back to you? That's why Stefan's pissed.
And so that exactly, because Stefan was one of the main people who shitted on me. It was a sector classic unadulterated. I am the star.
I think I was on the panel for that too.
You was like, yo, Angel Hair and Creopasta couldn't say
nothing. That was dope. I ain't gonna hold you. That was dope. Yeah. Man, so do you have anything to share? Is there any receipts that you want to share? Is there anything like that you want to get going? If you do, that's cool. If not, don't worry about it. We can still talk.
What are you talking about? What you mean? I don't share it.
You're like, I thought you would never ask.
I thought you never asked. Hold on. Let's see.
Man, while Star is digging up the receipts, I just want to let you guys know, like, I am most shocked about one, Drama's actual job. That's shocking. Two, Blue Truck is very, very shocking. And third is the paperwork on LF, because we know that is at least real. The Blue Truck makes LF trigs. Lord Jesus. So the paperwork, okay, she has it. Those are all things that they're mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. Let me bring this up, Star. Let's see here. Add to stage. There we go.
Okay. So what we have here, I'm going to let the receipt speak for itself, so I'm going to mute. Okay. Let it play.
Place. How was this woman abused? Let me show y'all, because I like receipts. and I'll screenshot my shit because he's deleted my shit before in the past. So he says, just to be clear, I'm not confirming that Triggs or not. My point was about dismissing a woman's claims of abuse, period. So if you don't know if it's me or not, you want Carrie to give a shit about a woman that is not in the sector, may not even be involved with me whatsoever. And even if she is involved with me or not, you want Carrie to give a shit to defend this woman that she does not know whatsoever and does not even know the situation whatsoever based on the paperwork that you don't even know about. Because I know for a fact you didn't even read it, sir. You never have all the information. You never do. You just jump out.
Okay, before I continue, this is basically this is one of receipt one is basically Triggs is telling us that Carrie shouldn't even care about this woman, whether she deals with me. Because first he said this woman
I thought he was talking about Stefan.
He's talking to Stefan, but this is about Carrie.
Okay.
Remember when Carrie was windmilling for
Okay,
Triggs?
I just want to make sure that I'm following along. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So Carrie this is about when Stefan was going to Carrie basically saying, I thought you was a feminist. Mm-hmm. Why are you allowing Triggs to be so diminished? Why are you allowing him to diminish how this is massive. Like if Triggs did this, you shouldn't say you don't care. You should at least have some type of empathy towards her. But Carrie's words was, even if this is Triggs, I don't care that he raised his voice to her and all of this other stuff. We don't know who Drama is. We just hang out with him on YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. So why should we care about Drama? We don't know Drama. We don't know who he is, so why should we care about Drama? If we have empathy towards this woman who wrote these reports on Triggs, and we are concerned about these women and the fact that he actually raised his voice at women in this sector, why shouldn't we be concerned? So this is one of my. That's a thing that I just wanted to put out there in the sector.
And do you think that at this point, because now, hindsight's 2020, but do you think at this point that Triggs was trying to play defense? You know what I mean? Or
he was defending himself because now we know it's him, right? Yeah. So think about this. This is a receipt before we knew, this is before the Laquan Fisher troll, right? So hold on, B. Give me 30 seconds.
Wow, she done dipped. She done dipped out. She like, man.
Wait. You know my condo's so big. Hold on. I gotta get a drink water. Okay. Woo! It's a football length. That kitchen. It's the size of a football, right, nigga?
Hey man, we're talking about the guy that helped fund it.
Yeah, this is what's so upsetting.
Go ahead.
I can't deny the fact that I am successful because of Triggs. I can't deny it.
That probably burns a hole in his soul.
It burns a hole in my throat.
No, not you. I said his soul, girl.
It burns a hole in my soul that I have to admit that he contributed to my success.
Oh man, this is borderline hard to listen to though.
So think about this, now, right? Yeah. So now that we know it's him, he's trying to convince us that it's okay not to even care about this woman.
Yeah, like you didn't even read the paperwork anyways, right?
Right.
Somebody said pretty much y'all just leave it alone. Pretty much is what I'm trying to do.
Right, basically, right. He we shouldn't.
But I've never heard this, so go ahead and play it because I've never heard it. I'm intrigued.
Okay. All right, let's continue.
Why are you not doing it? You're complaining about Black women not doing it. What should you be doing in this situation, Stefan? Is my question. Because I even asked you on your community wall. Well, if you got all of these complaints, how was this woman abused? Let me show y'all, because I like receipts. Just to be clear, I'm not confirming that Triggs or not. My point was about dismissing a woman's claims of abuse, period. So if you don't know if it's me or not, you want Carrie to give a shit about a woman that is not in the sector, may not even this woman that she does not know what's down, and come up with a good lie to come up with an answer. But all of this about people that we don't even know, Stefan. That's where I'm confused about. We're on YouTube. None of this has to do with YouTube. You want Carrie to complain and care about something that's not YouTube related.
All right, here we go. Receipt number 2.
Lord.
So
Okay, that sounds like a lot of what we heard when I was at a show.
So
like with the whole drama thing, is this really YouTube related?
Is it YouTube related? Right. So drama is the reports, the investigation is YouTube related, and he's telling us not to be concerned about something that's YouTube related.
Right.
You see the hypocrisy? Hey, Dita Rail.
Now, I just sent a chat to Dita Rail. Now,
so why?
How are you and Dita Rail cool again? Because last time
he said, "Start, let's build a bridge." I said, "Okay."
Oh, that was quick.
We was on because of all this Trigg stuff. We was on somebody's panel. I think it was Photon, if I'm not mistaken. Darrell said, "Star, let's build a bridge," and that was basically the way he apologized. That was his apology, way of apologizing to all the shit that he that he got back into shitting on me again. So to me, it was an apology. I don't know if it was an apology or not, but I'm willing to build a bridge if Darrell is still willing to.
Oh, that's cool. Now, YM wants to know, why in the world, what is this receipt even showing? To me, it didn't have to really show me.
So
anything,
YM,
I
will repeat myself.
Oh.
Triggs is basically saying, why should we care about something that's not YouTube related? Drama situation is YouTube related, and he's telling us not to care. I am proving that his hypocrisy is rampant. Does that make sense, HM? Why? Oh my God, where's HM?
HM, come on, come out the clouds, HM.
Yo. So while YM typing the chat towards my question, I'm gonna continue.
Okay.
I didn't understand that. And you want Carrie to complain about something that's not YouTube related that you don't even give a shit about your goddamn self because you had nothing to say about it. That's what really confused me. But let's continue.
Hold on, pause it real quick.
About that.
I know D. Darrell is not calling you the godmother. Lord,
listen,
Jesus, help me. What is this? What is this? This is weird.
You know you love D. Darrell, baby.
This is strange.
Boy, I'm saying that was a stretch.
Man. Nobody likes this clip. This clip is unless I'm so far behind in the sector.
I think we're on the same page. It reveals a lot about his character.
That's what I'm thinking. It's this is crazy to me, but
I think me and you get it. But let me see how many people are still here. Okay, so we got 40.
Make a change is trolling. Next clip.
Y'all ain't shit. So let me read YM's statement. Yeah, I get it. I get you, but it makes sense for him to talk about something that involves a narrative about him. But I get you. Okay. So my thing is, I'm revealing the fact that whether it's YouTube related or not. Y'all remember the receipt I played where he basically was doxing people. And he was telling us, and he's shitting on us for what?
It's
"Quote
gotta
unquote."
Be a troll D. Darrell account.
Stargate is the real godmother. Oh my God!
There is no way. I never called nobody no godmother. You was never my godmother ever.
It might be a troll.
I feel uncomfortable.
I can confirm with that.
I feel uncomfortable right now.
Let me see if this is the real D. Darrell. Hold
Make a Change
on.
wants to know how many hard drives you have.
D Real. I got 115.
Yeah,
It is the real D Real. See?
Wow. Dang.
See, everybody? It's the real deal. See? It's
Girl,
the
you better be
real-
careful before Google security get your ass.
It's the real.
Okay. All right. That Google security gonna get you. Something gonna pop down and they're gonna have your address. They're gonna kinds of shit gonna happen.
Woo!
Google security is a mother effer. As drama. You know.
Oh. I got that joke, nigga. I got that, nigga.
Yeah, I had to help you out with that one. Well, I didn't. You got that one, but when I threw that softball to you, it took you forever to hit that ball. I was like, damn, let me just move on.
Let me move. I must. You. Sometimes I get it. So sometimes.
I was like, let me move on because man, it's over already. It's over.
It's over.
Yeah. All right. You can
Everybody.
continue. I mean, if you want to entertain me, you could continue with this receipt because I'm intrigued by it.
Exactly. I think because you have.
This is one of those where you just gonna have to be like, well, sorry, chat.
And this is in retrospect. Now remember, this is before the Laquan troll page.
This is crazy.
Look the fact. Okay, y'all. Do y'all get this part?
This is damage control at its finest.
He is trying to damage control, even though Triggs said, I'm not confirming whether this is Triggs or not. I don't know if this is me or not either, but should we care about this one?
The answer is yes, we should care. Yes,
but should we care about this woman?
Yes.
Why should we even care about her?
Move on.
There's nothing to see here, people.
Nothing to see. God damn, this is so bad.
Yo,
bad.
hold on. I got another. I need to bring up.
See, Star loves the chat. She's about to change the clip. She can care less about me.
Hold on.
I wanted to hear at least a little bit more. Can I hear a little bit more?
Let's hear a little bit more. Okay, let me mute. I'm gonna play it.
All right.
That woman with the whole Triggs situation. You didn't have any argument, or you didn't address that woman's claims. You didn't stand up for that woman or protect that woman, but you were indifferent about what physical abuse she may have went through. But because but that particular
wait a minute, because I went and looked at this shit. I'm like, damn, what I do now? Now I'm a woman beater. Now I'm an abuser. What did I do? And then I'm reading this shit. I'm like, oh, okay.
Please pause it.
We gotta pause it because he's laughing off his abuse. He's laughing. You caught that? Nigga, did you catch that?
That's why I said pause it. This is the beauty of hindsight. I'm telling you, you can see things clearly. It's crazy to me. Now, if I didn't have the blue truck, I wouldn't be thinking that this is this Negro. You know what I mean? Right. If I didn't have the blue truck, man. So this is how he gets past this, huh? Like, if you know this is you, and you have been outed, but you don't think that they're going to be able to connect all the dots, run. Right. I don't care. Run. Get away. Find a different sector. Get out of here. Why would you want to try to bury this? When somebody's on your case, somebody's on the case, when they're on your trail, it never ends until you're exposed, especially if you're hiding some crazy shit. It never ends until you're exposed. At this moment, Triggs should have dipped.
I mean, it's like I'm so befuddled. Me
too. Because it's like they are too close to your real life. Dip. Like, why try to? Oh man. Lord
you Jesus. See? Do you remember when he posted this? That's not me, but I'm glad you fell for it. Like, this is him trying. Like, this hits different. Like him trying to deny. So after the Laquan, this was 5 months ago.
Wow, does he still have that on his page?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. Go to the comments. Let's read some of the comments.
Let's see here. Who? Oh, listen. I heard I'm next.
Whoa.
Do you realize how big that is?
That's crazy.
Oh no, well they show a video of you giving a gift. So this is him admitting it was him in the video. Giving his daughter a car. Oh no, Triggs.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I was stranded on a lake somewhere. Look at that.
This is crazy.
Look at that. Let me see who else is on. This is too much.
What's Miss Info said? If that's
Miss
not
Info, I don't even know who that is.
Oh, okay. Keep going now.
If that's not you.
Could you tell him? Oh, okay. Like she's thinking.
Oh my God. Triggs, I want to say, I was about to say they got to come better than this. Skank Pre.
What?
You know that's you, nigga. That's
we matched the arm.
That's my black part. We know that's
No,
you,
we
nigga.
matched the arm. Oh my God.
The arm recognition is flawless. Look at that. I always know
He's
you
laughing
at
at
the Let me see. Look at Beautiful. Look at Beautiful. He done drag Beautiful down.
Dang, that's my homegirl though. That's my best.
Dumbasses, you gotta be quicker than that. But see, you know what? She's calling me a dumbass.
Yeah.
She's calling me a dumbass.
She is. But she loves Triggs now.
But my thing is, why couldn't Beautiful? Oh, look at Miss Info.
Oh God.
Oh my God. She said, somebody call my name? Somebody said my name?
So is Laquan single? Don't do me, stop. If they Vita V, if they went to the community wall, right? You talking about yourself.
So Vita V, yeah.
Wait, so is he posting stuff about Laquan?
Oh shit! Hold on, damn it! Now it's gonna take me a long time to get back.
Google finna get you.
Hold on.
See, now you got the jacked up internet.
No, what happened was, when you have a touch screen.
You see D-Darrell.
What D-Darrell say? Okay.
No, I'm talking about on Triggs' wall as you was scrolling. That shit was funny.
Oh,
fuck
Triggs. Listen, we're not gonna acknowledge.
Okay, fine. It was funny though.
Listen,
all right.
okay. If they went
crazy
to the
world we live in. You talking about yourself in third person? I guess he was though. That's right. The thing. So look. If you take Vita V's and my homework, my bestie Beautiful's comments, he is doing these things. He can't be quicker than that because it's him. And right. If you're saying it's a crazy world we live in, you talking about yourself in third person, and you think that that's weird,
exactly.
Then you have to admit that this is weird. He's weird because he's
weird as fuck. Yeah. He's weird as fuck. But the fact that, what Vita V could also be saying, well, we know it's you, but the fact that we know the Laquan troll ain't you, though. But we knew it wasn't him. I mean, duh. I mean, but the thing of it is, like, you can actually take this comment. Oh, Ray, listen, we know you wouldn't talk about yourself in the third person, but we already knew it wasn't him putting himself out there. But this is basically her saying, we know it's not, like, we know that's not you. Holding panels on what a nigga look like. I mean, come on. She said she was a nigga too, so.
Okay.
That's where it all started. You remember when Vita V came on the panel and we questioned her about why she was going around making videos about we not checking up on her when she was on her deathbed. That's where me calling people niggas come from. And instead of just saying niggas, I started saying niggers. Because she made it seem like because she said, I guess I'm going to have to be a nigga today. And so I said, well, all you niggas, I said, so if you want to be a nigga, then I would treat you as such.
Oh boy, hey, didn't YM just come up here and say, that's one of the things she don't like about you?
But listen, you know what? I can respect that. Because but the fact that YM is also being critical of people that she was close to in this sector, that makes me respect her more. So she can have her opinions about me. Because what do people say? Well, Miss Ngali put a dick in your face. We wasn't even cool. Right. Now, what hurt was I was cool with Nikki. I was cool with T-Pre. Carrie was excited to see me come on her panel.
Yeah,
but
I remember all this.
So, but what started happening is the women decided, let's group together and let's jumpstart. I mean,
remember that. Now, Star, can you keep scrolling while you talk?
Okay, let me.
About yourself. This is why Stephen don't like you. Come on.
Is this Happy Life?
That's Happy Life. Yep, Caping.
He was simple. Like, be careful. Someone's trying to be you, Ray Triggs. You got to. Happy Life knew it was him. Okay.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't caping. Yeah.
So that's it. Most of those comments, I guess, are him replying.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang.
So there you go. Let me go back to this page right here, and let's see what happens, and let's see what Carrie say. And like, why should Carrie care? Because Carrie said she didn't windmill for Trix, but let's see if that was true or not.
All right.
This ain't nothing. Who cares if he raised his voice at a woman? Who cares?
Exhibit 1508.
Oh my God.
Because Carrie was going around saying that I didn't windmill for Triggs. And she absolutely did windmill for Triggs. And Triggs is saying, why should Carrie care? Because this is him basically trying to take up for her, because she's basically saying, who cares if he did it? Who cares? There you go. Okay, I'm going to mute. I'm going to let it play.
This is crazy.
And the one woman, it's not like she's saying, oh, he said he was gonna kill me. She say, I felt like he would have done something. Like, that's not anything.
Okay, so I've been in situations where I felt like somebody was gonna delete me. So my thing for her to minimize that is her windmilling for Triggs. Because when a woman is faced with a life and death situation, to minimize it, like Stephen was saying, to minimize this woman's situation and her plight and what she went through is very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Read YM's comment. This is
sorry, that's a good clip to contrast with Carrie complaining about Triggs yelling at her, but she doesn't care if he allegedly yelled at another woman. This is what I'm talking about here, people. And this is why she's subhuman.
Oh,
this is why she's subhuman.
God.
She did multiple lives windmilling. Absolutely. So when Carrie, so when y'all hear Miss Things talking about how she didn't windmill for Triggs, this is her windmilling for Triggs.
Damn.
I promise y'all. Like she can't deny it now. All right, I'm a mute so I can let's get on.
Respectfully, that's not how crime works.
What this is not giving domestic violence at all.
I have to say, as a woman, I'm not somebody that's gonna cape for abuse in any shape or form before Triggs say anything, because it might not even be true. So I'm getting out here in front of that just to say, even if it was true, nobody cares. I know how I get down. If I wanted to get chosen by Triggs in the bedroom, I'd tell him so. I don't have no problem saying what I want. It's Pillsbury who be
Okay, you see, this is her shooting her shot at Triggs, saying, if I want to get choked, and she not only is she minimizing the woman's situation, she's actually putting herself out there. Listen, I ain't got no problem with admitting I would get choked by Triggs.
All right, before you hit play, read Ray Triggs' comment at the top of that top chat. It says top chat. Read that.
You still got my number, right, Carrie?
Just joking.
Just joking. But they talk. But they've admitted that they talk to each other behind the scenes. So the fact that he was trying to act like he wasn't talking to her behind the scenes And Carrie recently said something that what they talked about behind the scenes was, let me let this play while I think about it, because she recently said something, but she said she would never tell the sector what they talked about.
Make a Change said, I need to put you in timeout for 1 second for the sub.
Make a change. You make a change. Make a change. You fix it. I'm calling ice on you right now. Make a change.
Lord. God.
Slithering around in the dark. You know what I'm saying? To the store and get me a juice first. Well, Triggs, I tell you what, since you can still fit inside your shirts, maybe. All right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. All right, y'all. Look, thank y'all for joining me. Yeah, but if I was, so what? It's not my fault that you looked at his face and knew that he was the type of man that women would fall in love with, and you got in your feelings.
See?
She's talking about Triggs right there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So she highlighted Triggs' comment saying, are you going to call me? Just kidding. Right. She said, maybe. So at this point, they started flirting with each other even harder. And she admits in this clip somewhere, I'm gonna let the receipt play. I'm gonna let it play.
Okay.
And threw yourself a pity party because you knew women would cape for a man who looks like that.
Women would cape for a man that looks like that.
This is crazy.
This is windmilling. And the part that's fixing to come up, what did she say? I would never cape for any abuse in any form.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let it play. Oh, I gotta mute first.
I have to say, as a woman, I'm not somebody that's gonna cape for abuse in any shape or form. It's not my fault that you're insecure. I mean, money. Unlike you, we could tell he take care of his kids. He ain't a bitch. Don't nobody Triggs would never let me run all over him on his own panel.
Oh my God, she's actually giving him kudos for shitting on her.
This is insane.
Triggs would never let me run over him, but then she actually stood up to him for the first time and said, yo, Triggs, you need to calm down with that aggressive attitude. For the first time. But she loved it when she shitted on. This is her giving him kudos for shitting on her.
Wow.
He would never let me run over him. And she's giving him, she's windmilling.
Yeah, she is. I'm seeing it.
The way you let me do you on yours. So he ain't a bitch. Don't nobody Triggs would never let me run all over him on his own panel the way you let me do you on yours.
So Peels, why do you let Carrie run over? So this should be motivation for Peels to not let her even on his panel. But if Peels want her on the panel, that's his right. I'm just saying.
I mean, if Peels lets her on the panel, Queen
that's
Sanity
his right.
Be on that panel.
Like, at least make sure that you, Peels, listen. I'm gonna let it play.
So it's many reasons why I and any other woman in the sector would choose Triggs over you. And if that hurts your feelings, good. I have to say, as a woman, I'm not somebody that's gonna cape for abuse in any shape or form. I'm glad that hurts your feelings. Because you're a loser and a bum and you're jealous of another man. And you should be ashamed of yourself. I would never spend as many hours a day thinking about you and plotting about you like what you did against me. Like I said, don't get me wrong. At any given time, I could and I might. You know what I mean? Like, it could still happen. But again, the difference is I wouldn't have to manipulate your audio. We have video of you making actual homophobic statements. We have that. Have video of you making actual homophobic statements. We have that.
I might have fell asleep. Was she ranting on? I don't understand.
You're not breaking.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm kind of lost in that part. What does that have to do with anything?
So she's basically saying that pills. So she's reviewing a show about pills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pills. We were talking about the situation with pills. Was the fact pills? We were recognizing that Carrie was windmilling for Triggs, and she's basically saying that, don't get me wrong. If I wanted to report you for doing this live, I would, I might be. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Yeah.
Speaking of
any
pills,
laws, but if we chose to put your face and your songs with the music you've released interplaced over pictures of your school that you work at, you would actually lose your job. So the way y'all sit over there and kick it with these career criminals and gangbangers and prostitutes and delude yourself into thinking you're somehow better than us, but see, that's why you do it.
But now that DJ Drama is a career criminal,
and if the LF paperwork is true and that's Triggs,
they're career criminals, and she's gonna have to admit that she hangs out with career criminals.
Right? Maybe was she talking? She wasn't talking about me on that.
She's talking about pills.
But what does she mean about schools and stuff? Like, what is? Or is she trying to put her situation on the pills? This is what happened.
Yeah, I think she was saying if this happened to you.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So now Carrie's gonna have please don't let Carrie ever make y'all feel like y'all are less than, because this is her caping for Triggs, shitting on pills, for getting on her for caping for Triggs.
This is bad, man. Bad look.
You're so insecure, you feel so low about yourself that while we're over here having fun and roasting each other and doing our own thing and playing games, you're telling yourself you're better than us because that's how low you feel. I don't need to compare myself to a toothless goofy with hips to feel better. I don't need some crazy old woman in California patting me on my head and telling me I'm a good boy. You do. I got evicted and owe child support. My thing is, even if you did, who cares? I mean, now, if you owe hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, yeah, we all gonna look at you like you never took care of your kid. But if you owe, people get cases for owing $200 and they just haven't caught up. So I need to.
First of all, that's not true. They let it get to a certain amount, and they calculate, and it's based on how much you make, and how far you get behind. Nobody get cases for $200. I promise y'all that. I have experience with child support. Believe me.
I believe you.
So the fact that she didn't.
YM said she was talking about Red.
So Triggs owes child support too. So the fact that now what she did is she basically is windmilling for Triggs. So I don't care if you owe child support. When she actually talked about people who do, that was one of her biggest complaints about men. That when y'all get behind in child support, y'all don't pay y'all child support payments and all of that other stuff. But when it comes to Triggs, the people she wants to fuck, she definitely. She is like Stefan said. You only a feminist when you want to be.
Damn.
Absolutely. All right. Please continue. Subhuman.
To see and if you, I gotta feel like with them trying so hard as they are to distract from the AFW's criminal behavior and creepy behavior, that if you owe this big amount of money, they would list it. But it doesn't even say how much. So what are we supposed to do with that information? Not he yelled at a couple of women. Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing? He yelled at somebody. I have to say, as a woman, I'm not somebody that's gonna cape for abuse in any shape or form. Now, I heard that there's people like Pills and P who are gonna start crying about how we have selective outrage and we stick up for some men, but not for others. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and give them that one. I'm going to say, for the sake of argument, that that's true. And yes, I'm sorry, Pills and P, y'all don't look good. People give a pass to people who look good. more than they do to people who are ugly. I have to say, as a woman, I'm not somebody that's gonna cape for abuse in any shape or form, like Pills and Pete, respectfully.
That's
so
crazy.
Before y'all get into y'all crybaby bag about how we held somebody accountable, but not the other person, get a haircut, work out, build your. That's true, but if that's what you want to argue, I'm gonna tell you to lose some weight, get a haircut, work out.
I said this show isn't fun to me. I actually really did care about Star. I took a lot of heat from a lot of people, that are really my friends that I do shows with, because they can't stand Star. They can't stand our ass.
Oh my God, Stargate tapped into my head.
Hey, carried away. Carrie says she rejected me. Trig say, it's so hard. But listen, Pillsbury. Okay, so Pillsbury in the chat. Listen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Listen, Pillsbury, don't let that subhuman skank ever talk shit about you again.
Girl, I swear.
So I said, let me come and support my sis. Hey, Antonia.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sis. So I just wanted to come on and, support y'all. Y'all could continue on.
No,
okay.
They like I told y'all before, I was like, my crew don't even want to come over here to deal with this shit with me. They stay I know they listening. They stay in the class because we talk about it after the show, but they don't like a lot of folks over here. And will not be talking about this shit with Star going forward, because it's a never-ending battle. Come on, Star. Now, everybody, I done told everybody how much I cared about Star. So why could I not say that I miss you, Star?
God, dog. That was wild, Star. That was wild.
So listen, so yeah, we didn't heard Trig say, I'm gonna stop supporting Star. Star, I missed you, Star. Carrie, Stargate, thank you for coming into my show. Yes. Now let's go back to Triggs's. Oh, unless you got it. Like how much time you gotta go? How much time?
You got about 15 minutes. So
okay. All right.
Yeah. This is what I want to hear, not the chat though.
I see what they did here. I was like, but it's still not even any abuse. It said, I'm gonna choke the shit out of you. So before I choke the shit out of you, I'm gonna leave the motherfucking house. Oh. The nigga left the house before he choked the shit out of her ass.
Lord Jesus.
The fact that he even looked up the paper, or let's say, so this is him looking up the paperwork.
He didn't even have to look up the paperwork. He already knew the paperwork.
He knew the paperwork
memorized.
So
I mean, it was the situation. He was in the situation.
Right, he was in the situation, right?
Oh my God, this is so bad.
So this is him, but look at him. So he's basically saying, "Look, if they find out it's me, let me try to get ahead of the situation and make everybody understand. I actually didn't choke the bitch. I just left the house before I wanted to choke the bitch."
This is so bad. Now, can you blame him? Because look at what we're faced with right now. Fast forward. Did it work? Did what he do work? Because some people don't give a damn about this. That it's clear that if he is Laquan Fisher, which I believe he is, but if he is Laquan Fisher, that he was definitely trying to get ahead of this.
Right.
So that if it does come out, it will soften the blow, and he will still retain or keep the people that rock with him. Did it work?
Absolutely. Freudian slips on mofo, cutesy. Trig's been Freudian slipping and sliding all over through the sand. His Freudian slips have been Freudian slipping, nigga.
This is crazy. Go ahead.
All right, niggas. All right.
Oh, But please continue, Stefan, because you are never in the know. You never even get the information. Anyway, let's continue because this is gonna be a long ass show. Let's continue.
Woman, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter for that particular woman, right? If you really don't mean it, and it was just like a persona you were doing, just say so. But we're not gonna play the games as if you're gonna be back and forth with it. Like one woman.
All right, let's.
Oh yeah, Stefan, we can see your comments. Yeah.
During the day, even on her community crash out, she kept typing your name, tagging you. The shit, girl. If I was you, I would be scared if I lived in the same city as that bitch. Oh, about it. Like what? So what? From put it past people to get back together. You just got to let that do what it do.
I know.
My thing is, even if they was sharing you, if you complaining about it, like what? So what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. If he like Brooke, he like Brooke. It's just it is what it is. So you trying to imply that they all fucking each other and they in a throuple, she kept saying. At the end of the day, what is you complaining about it gonna do? Nothing but make you look dumb. Serious. But I'm supposed to hate these people like you sick.
Let me say this, because that's
have pretty much eviscerated Brooke. But I like Brooke. I had no problem with her.
Thing is, I really don't care. I just feel like it's something fishy going on, and I don't want nothing to do with it. I ain't about to sit here and play detective on no weirdo shit. I don't find that shit playing about their marriage to be cute. I don't think it's cute to be a married woman doing dating shows. Yeah. I don't like find that shit cute or funny. I don't think humiliating your husband, calling him a stalker when you really still about to get back with it, I don't think that shit is acceptable. The baby shit, all of it, I don't want nothing to do with it. Respectfully, I don't know what their mental problems are. I don't even care. I'm just saying that's some dark ass energy. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Nothing but make you look dumb. Serious, but I'm supposed to hate.
All right,
these
so
people?
what are
Like,
you searching for, Star? What are we looking for?
You didn't hear Carrie talking to Brooke saying it's okay if you want to be a throuple, if you want to put your marriage out there, it's fine. But
okay. I thought you were finding something. Do it again. Okay, now I'm tracking with you. Girl,
okay.
You gotta preface these things sometimes. Go ahead.
Throuple, she kept saying. At the end of the day, what is you complaining about it gonna do? Nothing but make you look dumb. Serious, but I'm supposed to hate these people like you sick.
Let me say this, because that's
have pretty much eviscerated Brooke. But I like Brooke. I had no problem with her.
Thing is, I really don't care. I just feel like it's something fishy going on, and I don't want nothing to do with it. I ain't about to sit here and play detective on no weirdo shit. I don't find that shit playing about their marriage to be cute. I don't think it's cute to be a married woman doing dating shows. Yeah. I don't like find that shit cute or funny. I don't think humiliating your husband, calling him a stalker when you really still about to get back with it, I don't think that shit is acceptable. The baby shit, all of it, I don't want nothing to do with it. Respectfully, I don't know what their mental problems are. I don't even care. I'm just saying that's some dark ass energy. I don't want nothing to do with that shit.
All right, you see it now?
I see what you did. Yeah, I see what you did. That's insane, man.
So
this is a rough week for Carrie.
Stefan called her fake. Stefan called her fake because she was on. She was canoodling with Remix. Say, did you call this nigga an abuser? And she said, I'm not fake, nigga. I ain't fake. But then she go up in Brooke's face and like, listen, you can do whatever you want in your marriage. So I'm supposed to hate these people, and this her actually saying what they did was dark. And she didn't want to do anything, and she didn't want to fuck with it. So Brooke, if you're listening, Pills, if you're listening, go tell Brooke that Carrie don't want to have anything to do with her. Go tell Brooke that Triggs actually said he wanted to fuck your wife. So I mean, fuck Brooke, and the fact that he used Brooke to get a Remix, that was some dark energy shit too.
Yeah. Damn this. So that was good. Now that I know what I'm supposed to be listeing for.
Right.
That was good. That was good.
That's crazy because I know sometimes you said Star. what are we doing here?
You gotta help me out.
What are you doing, Star?
Yeah. No, that was real interesting because it shows you. Now, Carrie is not like a representative of how our sector truly operates, how majority of us function and stuff like that. But she does display something like where it's like, man, like the delusion, you know what I mean?
Hypocrisy.
Like in the hypocrisy. It's just like, and then how do I feel about myself? Because I kind of associate myself, not like in a good way, but with that. You know what I mean? It's like
you was being cordial with her.
Well, yeah, well, no, that's not what I meant. Like, I kind of like, I align myself, not in a good way. Like, she's part of our sector, right? So if somebody came in there, like, dang, like if somebody I didn't know nothing came into our sector.
You
like,
remember when she said she didn't want to do
with?
anything? How many times did she say, fuck the sector? She didn't want to have anything to do with
Right.
it. And she kept coming back.
Yeah. She can't, there's no way she can leave the sector. That's why I don't say it. That's why I don't be like, oh, F the sector, man. I ain't never going.
Right. We were honest like that. Like we knew that something about the sector was mesmerizing, but she shitted on us time and time over and over again. Yeah. And she basically kept coming back because it's like she's like, why would I even be over here with y'all? I shouldn't be. I don't like black men. I'm scared of black men. I don't want to be in a state with y'all. You know, y'all gonna kill me, and I'm scared. And why should I be over here? But I'm like, well, why are you here? Why don't you just go away? But
Germ says she's almost on your friend's level, Al Lanier, with her delusion.
Well, here's the thing. I never denied Al was problematic. Matter of fact, did I not cancel Al from coming to my shows because the way he shit on people in the sector? Then he was right about a lot of people in the sector. And I told Al that I was willing to build a bridge with him. And but then Al said some shitty shit in your last live, but then that's what makes me like, okay, Al, that's why people don't like you. But Al's criticism of people in the sector is on point, but then we go back and forth with each other. But do we want to go back and forth with Al? Because I don't know. There's a cultural difference there. I mean, maybe.
I agree with human resources. I think Al's more realistic about who he is than Carrie.
Absolutely. So there's like, that's why I say that's why Al has redeeming qualities. Just like some people, they don't have. There's no reason for Carrie to have redeeming qualities, but they do it anyway. Just like Stephanie KKK admitted the other day. I know Carrie didn't want me in the sector because I was white, but that doesn't mean anything because I'm with her now, and you're not gonna break up our happy home. Start by reminding me that Carrie didn't want me here because of my race. And I said, Carrie, we like Steph being over here. She doesn't shit on us, but now she is. But Carrie, it's okay for her to be over here now because she shit on the niggas that she don't like.
Yeah, it's unfortunate how that works. Look at Stephanie Collins came back banging. She said, hell, there's people in the sector that say they aren't in the sector and the sector is full of demons, but they won't leave.
But guess what? People, listen, you still here though, aren't you? Okay. You here too, right, bitch? Fuck you.
So what hold on, before you hit play, playing her whole life. Lord,
I mean, if you like the man, just like say so, you know. So I asked him that.
Before we get into this, where are we going with this one?
Okay, this is basically, remember when this is before her and Triggs got together and did the Verla Live. She said she was done with Triggs. This is basically explaining how problematic Triggs is. So this was back like one of the days she basically said she was done with him. But then she had a reason to be done. Like she has a reason not to give an olive branch to some people in the sector like me and Photon. But she said she will give an eventual olive branch to Triggs, even though he shitted over her for the 1,500 times, just like Photon did. But there's reasons.
QT's lost on how Stephanie Collins shitted on the sector.
Like I said, when Steph is here denying the report, acting like the report was fake, trying to create just like Skank Pre did, QT. Skank Pre done shitted on the sector too and said, fuck y'all niggas, you know, but then won't go away either. So Skank Priya shitted on the sector, Carrie did shitted on the sector, and Steph has shitted on the sector. Steph said she wasn't going to get in our business, but here she is getting in our business, creating dissension among Black folks. Okay, I'm a mute.
All right.
Man. Triggs is trying to throw Ness at me. He's trying to throw Jay Dunn at me. He's like trying to bring in backup to throw at me, all because I asked him if he has sex with men. Angry. Say I stand on business. I meant everything I said about due process and protective orders and white man's paperwork. I meant all of that shit. I don't take any of it back. And unlike Stephen, unlike D. Darrell,
Is her shit freezing or?
I haven't done that to Triggs. And I certainly don't think he owes me anything back. But I do want to point out the difference between a woman and a man who acts like a woman. Because here is Triggs throwing all these blows at me. He doesn't want to drop the link so we can go back and forth. He wants to lie about me up on the panel so that I'll give him engagement by typing in his chat. And just like before when Triggs was doing a lot of commentary on me, I just disengaged. It's much easier for me to disengage from Triggs than it was for me to disengage from Photon. Because again, that chaotic feminine energy is just really unattractive to me. Right? And
pause it real quick.
It's easy for me to stay away from that. But yeah, I think
Isn't this the same lady that just got finished telling Pills and whoever else
right
that they need to because
absolutely.
of how fine this guy is?
Right. So this is what she does. She get in these maniac hysteria. Maniacal. There's a word. Mania. She's in a fit of mania. And what happens is you heard her say, I discarded Triggs very easily. But when Triggs said, do you want to do a show about Verla? Yeah, let's get back together. So this is her saying, listen, I don't need to fuck with Triggs. Like, I'm done with Triggs. So basically, this is what this is about. This is Triggs said, why should Carrie care about the chick who I allegedly abused? You know what I'm saying? But I walked out the house before I choked that bitch, so I should give kudos. But this is, you see their dysfunctional, their dysfunctional YouTube shit. Like, they're both abusive. They both, she accused Photon of abusing her, even though she said that she was willing to be the butt of his joke. She admired him for rejecting her. And when I asked her why she did abuse him, why she accused him of abuse, she said, because he made jokes about me. Well, you started calling him bums and dusties when we kept reminding you got rejected by this bum and this dusty.
Sheesh.
So she wants to say that she's better than people, but she doesn't need people in the sector. Like she said, I'm not going to link up with my ops to go against Triggs, but fuck that nigga. I don't need him. I don't even need him. And as a matter of fact, this, let me see if I can show. This was back in September. This was September of last year. And they did that Verla thing in December, right?
I can't remember.
You can't remember, but
actually, I don't even know. I didn't see the
right. So this is her and her. We're just the fact that Triggs and Carrie is a dysfunctional, one of the dysfunctional subhumans in the sector, just like Drama is, as well. Now, I have not heard from Pastor Vic because Pastor Vic was trying to convince me on my last live that, you know, I should like just let this shit go. And I was like, but you're not being critical of Triggs and Drama, but you're being critical of people who are being critical of Triggs and Drama. And I have not. Shout out to Photon. Where's Pastor Vic in all of this? Pastor Vic wasn't even.
I just really don't understand how and why we're not supposed to. Like, why are we not supposed to talk about this? Like, I don't get that.
Maniacal. So in the clouds, maniacal. That's it. But she's in a fit of mania and she's being maniacal. Thank you. There you go. That's in the clouds. What has come to save the bird once again. But go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Dude. No, I'm good. I'm good. Stefan is here. I'm gonna bring him up because we only got a few minutes anyways.
Right. Like I could go on and on and on, but I think everybody get the gist. So I'm gonna just let me play one more minute.
Okay. I'm gonna bring him up though, but we'll let you play.
Bring him up. I'm gonna play one more minute.
Okay.
It's wild that number one, all of this get backs and like reviewing me and getting me back, he didn't feel the need to get back any of these people who've been talking about him and his kids and his record and you know, his everything. Like I find it weird that Triggs talks about like other people lacking in self-awareness. And I just can't believe that he just did like 2 hours of content about me. He did all these hours of content about me and none about any of these people who are coming for him. And again,
I think that's a great place to leave it off because she's right. She's windmilled him so hard, right? She called him cute. She said because we're gonna give him a pass because he's cute. You know, if y'all don't like it, fuck y'all. And but he still finds a way to shit on her over and over again.
Yeah.
Is my mic working?
Hey,
can y'all hear me okay?
Your mic is working.
Oh, okay. All right. I was watching. Star's always coming with the good clips. So shout out to Star.
I thought the clip was good. The chat was hating on your clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like, of course they're gonna hate on it because I'm in it or it's a part of my channel. Of course they are. You know what? That is like the constant bias in the sector. And another continued injustice that you were asking Stargate about.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this sector will never forgive me for being who I am. But did I lie to y'all? I've always shown y'all who I am.
Absolutely.
Am I hiding who I am? No, I'm not looking up. Y'all are trying to dox y'all behind the scenes. I'm not doing that. I'll do it in front of your motherfucking face.
You did send me a pizza. I remember that. That was funny.
How did I send you a pizza?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. You don't remember. You don't even remember. It was years ago.
I never sent you a pizza. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Are you trolling me right now?
I am not trolling. You already know. You just being silly.
No, I really
you even
don't.
asked me if I liked it.
What the hell are you talking about, Binary?
You don't remember that? Oh, wow.
I think you're confused. I seriously like on my father's grave. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, shout out to Stargate. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about what you're talking about. Yeah, those were some good clips. It shows Carrie Ann's hypocrisy. She was trying to get some dick from Triggs, and that's why she's so forgiving of Triggs. And she's very strict and about not forgiving me or you. And she was just talking shit about us the other day, saying like, oh, they tried to come up behind me, trying to give me fucking compliments and blah, 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 but I don't need acceptance. But girl, you were just, and she keeps going back and forth with the whole, with this whole drama thing. One thing she says, oh, well, he deserves it, you know, lose his job for doing this shit. And then she'll get in front of Stephanie Collins and be like, well, yeah, you're right, Stephanie. And then she was calling Stephanie Boo. Is Carrie Ann bisexual? What the hell? So now we know her type.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, anything with a pulse that breathes.
Absolutely.
Right. But So that now she's saying that like as soon as she gets in front of Stephanie Collins, then it's something different. She keeps flip flopping, going back and forth. People want to call me a flip flopper. I mean, y'all need to call that out. She's not taking like actual, she's not taking a side. Like she's back and forth with the whole thing. Like one thing
See,
she
if she
says,
was neutral, that would be different. But when
right.
you go to one extreme to the other, that's kind of,
Depending on if Stephanie Collins is in her motherfucking face. Depending on, because, oh my God, if you've seen Divine's live, she completely says the opposite on the whole drama thing that she said the day prior. Like, she's like, oh yeah, I don't know about that paperwork. Yeah, I don't know. Bitch, you just had you and Triggs just had a whole blow up about what you said about the paperwork with drama. So what is this?
Right.
And I'm confused with Stephanie Collins. Stephanie, I lost a lot of respect in you because I thought you could see things for what it is. Like, I thought you were actually neutral in a lot of this, but you're not. Drama literally admitted that is him in that paperwork. What are you talking about? What are we missing here?
Trouble amongst the niggas. Absolutely.
What is...
just so you know, Make a Change says you're putting him to sleep, Stefan.
No, Stefan is making some great points.
I think he's making great points, but Make a Change does not like. Go ahead.
But binary low. This is how this sector is. This is how this sector is with me. This is how this sector is with me. They always will be like that with me, and that's why I continue to cuss y'all the fuck out every time I get a chance. And I will fucking call the fucking ICE on your motherfucking goofy ass too, and send your ass packing back to your island where you came from. So stop being over here. If you're gonna be over here with Black Americans, you need to show us some motherfucking respect in our fucking country. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and just show y'all. Thank you for the live tonight. That was some good coverage that y'all did.
You're welcome.
But Binary, thanks for having me up. Y'all have a good night.
No doubt. So Stefan doesn't claim the sector?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I claim the sector. They don't claim me. I claim the sector. They don't claim me. Yeah. But like I said, but 2.0, we were strong, and a lot of the 1.0s are hating on it. Make a Change is a 1.0er. I get support from the 2.0 side. Yeah. Okay. I get support from the 2.0 side. Yeah, the 2.0 side rocks with me hard. So
Stargate is 2.0?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Stargate heavy 2.0. Yeah, she is one of the biggest players in 2.0.
I'm the godmother.
Tell them, Stargate. Tell them.
That's right.
Y'all have a good one.
All right. Yeah, that 1.0, 2.0 stuff got me like, what is this? Like, I don't. Just like 30 seconds too late. That would have been a good one. What's up, Make a Change?
You get deported tonight, Make a Change.
Lord Jesus, not
Make a Change tonight.
Make a Change, like you brought me up too soon, Binary. You didn't even do the Make a Changes backstage. Finna bring him up. I didn't even do that.
Nah, man. What? He left? Oh, okay.
He left, man. Like I said, you're like, what, 15 seconds too late.
I was just here to let him know, deport me, man. Call ICE, man. Quit threatening me.
Make a change.
I don't see you being disrespectful or crazy. Maybe the Z's, maybe I don't know. But why are people like hating on you so much? Make a Change. This is crazy.
What's that? I was behind, man. I put the snooze on the wrong thing, man.
Oh, okay.
You watching another show?
Did you put the snooze on Stargate's receipt?
I had jumped back. Yeah, Stargate was what come back with those old receipts, man.
But they're valuable today.
I thought they were relevant.
It shows how Triggs, because we know that's him, right? Make a Change. We know that's him. So
some of them were valid, but you started to go a little bit too back.
No, because it proves how Triggs how far he's willing to go to sit there and cover up in this, what's the word? Not dismiss, but diminish what he put that woman through. Does that make sense?
So since we have you on the panel, and I'm going.
Oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, we know you 1.0 cheerleader.
What's your thoughts on the paperwork? Seriously.
on the drama paperwork.
Yeah, on the drama paperwork. Yeah.
I don't think it's fake. I don't think it's fake. I think it's like I said that like a week ago. I think it's too detailed, and I think you said that someone would have to put a lot of time into that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Way too much detail.
Yeah.
Like you can't, even if you're trying to make some shit up and pin it on it, it's not gonna be like that.
Yeah. We have seen fake stuff in the sector before, but it's normally really easy to spot.
Yes.
So someone would have to have taken a lot of time to sit there and put this together and make it make sense.
Proofreader. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like it would have. There's just so much, and that's my only thing with Stephanie Collins. Right? It's like to deny this paperwork. You gotta really I don't know. You really gotta be looking the other way. To deny.
I got a question though. Steph is in the chat, so she could probably answer this. And this is a little gripe that I have with Steph, and I know she could be trolling or whatever. But on a couple of occasions though, on paperwork, right? She have given I'm gonna say that. I don't know if he's still here, but I'm gonna say, okay, let's say for instance, we're gonna go back to the DDRL paperwork with that Medicaid stuff. We saw what it is. It was a settlement. We know what it is.
Right.
And then she was saying it was something else. And sometimes I don't understand that. It's like, okay, I understand she's a lawyer and everything, so I don't have as much knowledge as she has. But sometimes I think the answer is right. We could see what it is, and telling us it's something else, it seems a little weird, but I don't understand it.
I'm lost.
No validation for subhuman niggas because she's a subhuman.
No, I'm like, I don't think that's what. I don't know.
It's exactly what it is. Subhuman crackers and subhuman niggas, they link up together to cause a whole bunch of confusion on the face of the earth.
Oh Lord. See, Stargate just get ruthless with it.
Are they not being ruthless by trying? They are. We are doxers and we are lying about the paperwork. Absolutely. Isn't that ruthless?
That is ruthless.
All right then.
That is ruthless.
Okay.
You got to be ruthless.
Especially when all signs point to it being real. Go ahead, make a change.
Yeah, I think if we have the paperwork and it's in front of us, I don't think there's really no denying it. It's there. I think if you have an opposing opinion, you would have to show why it's not real. I think the paperwork has been produced. So if someone is saying that it's not real and it's something else, then produce that. Then we could make an argument. But I don't think right now there's no argument. Well, for me, I look from what I'm seeing, I don't think it's fake. But I could be wrong. But I don't think it's fake.
Right. Yeah, I'm waiting on T Priest proof. She was pretty adamant. She had proof of why it was fake.
Why? What the dead cat got to do with it? Why? What she? How could a dead cat and dead? Because you saying the paperwork is dead, or Stephanie Collins' argument is dead? Why? Can you please confirm?
Where are you looking?
Okay, go ahead, make a change.
No, that's all I'm saying. But hey,
yeah,
I don't know, man.
Well, I'm glad make a change. I'm glad you are being just using some common sense. He is not being. How is he being biased?
I said somewhat unbiased.
Oh, unbiased.
Yeah.
No, he's being extremely unbiased. That's because he's a 1.0er, I guess.
It took him a long time to come around.
I have always been this way. Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
It took you a long time, man.
I'm a realist. Man. If I see the paperwork, I'm not gonna deny it just because I like the person or whatever. It's there. What am I gonna? You just start looking foolish at some point.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So with Star's receipts, right? What's your take on the damage control that was happening? Like, oh, I guess you next. I heard you next, and it was true. Like he was really next. He was really next. Like, what's your thoughts on that? Make a change. How they were trying to.
I'm gonna say this, man, and this is coming from my line of work, man. If you're gonna do stuff on here, please don't use your personal email or use any email that you get stuff.
The email he used to get that job with Mac.
Just use a different email address, man.
Yeah, why would you do? Oh man,
Just use
He
a
didn't
different
think he was
email
gonna get caught,
address.
because that's why he lied to his boss, because he didn't think he was gonna get caught, and this nigga hated the truth the whole time. Like this
This
isn't
is
it ironic that the
crazy.
nigga who tried
People do that all the time. Like I get like somebody from work. They're like, "Oh well, something is happening in my email," and I go down there, and they have all this junk in their work email. I'm like, "Why are you signing up for stuff with your work email? Don't do that. Get a person." Or I had this one guy one time. He was like, I went over there and he had like signed into, you know how you sign into Chrome now, and it basically brings on all your browser history, right?
Yep.
I'm like, dude, don't do that. Why can't I do that? I'm like, okay, go ahead, man. I say, if anything shows up on my servers and I see that, you know, I gave you a chance. Don't do it. But, you know, people do that all the time, though. You know, they sign in with their, so yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
But, all
do
right,
that.
y'all. I gotta get up out of here. I've already, you know, I'm 9-10 minutes over. So this was
Star,
great.
when you coming back? When you coming back?
Star?
Yeah, when is she bringing back her channel?
Oh yeah, because look, Star can go live right after me because you know she's a vampire.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. When you coming back, Star? I didn't know you were gone.
Oh my God! Wait, my whole thing. You did. I disappeared.
Yeah, I can go. I can't be in Star's chat though. I can't be over in Star's chat.
Why?
Yeah, because he's a 1.0 cheerleader.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a one.
Yes,
I like
You
to
can't be in her chat because
say
you're
what I
1.0.
gotta say and Star. I don't want to put Star in the hot seat. You know,
Ah.
Star is bought and paid for.
When have I ever ran from a high school?
Dang, he said
You
he
know,
just
Star
said
is
you're
bought and
bought
paid for.
Excuse me, sir. What would you say that, sir?
Keep on talking. AAS might just hit my link. Keep on talking.
Ain't nobody
She
worried
went
about
in the chat.
AAS, man.
Did
She
you
went
not
in the
hear?
chat.
I took their case pro bono.
He said ain't nobody worried about it.
I took their case pro bono. Miss Fagati has never given me any money.
Why do you
I'm
think she's
messing
bought
with
and
you,
paid
Star.
for it?
And you don't
If she
believe
could be bought and paid for it, wouldn't you think like Triggs would own her?
Give me one example that I did.
Bought and paid for doesn't necessarily always mean money. You know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, so you?
I see what you're saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what do you think? Me and Miss Fingala have been exchanging, sir?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's just weird with all these people having like these connections online with, you know, it's weird. That's just weird to me, but
You've always said it was weird, but you be watching though.
no. I'm like people calling you at your direct number, and that's weird to me. But I don't.
It's
I
weird
guess
to you.
Yeah, I guess
You've
that's
always
weird to
said, stop giving people your number, stop. I was like, if make a change.
That's good
You
advice,
gonna say,
though.
you know you
That's
done
good
effed up,
advice.
stop. You done effed up now, stop.
because you know how it goes in this sector, man. It's all good when you're friends, and once you fall out, then all of that stuff starts coming out.
But when
man.
me and
It
Miss
always happened. It
But
always happened.
I listen. When me and Miss Fagati became cool, remember we wasn't cool in the beginning, but when we started being cool, have we ever turned on each other?
I didn't see. I've never seen it.
Exactly, because our love is genuine.
Oh, okay.
So she's saying she
It's
wasn't
kind of
bought
hard
and
for me. Yeah, that's kind of hard for me.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Start giving people your number. Stop.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all, I'm out of here. I gotta go to bed.
Okay. Well, thank you. Bye. Neri.
Okay, guys, have a good night, man.
All right,
You
make a
too,
change.
make a
Appreciate
change.
you, bro.
Okay.
All right, Star. I'll let you get your final word, though, homegirl. I'll let you get your final.
Listen.
First off, it was a great show. So
Listen,
thank you. You made the
great
show
was
pop
it, is it
again.
not?
Without
Great
you,
was
there would be no me on YouTube. So you already know. So thank you for that. But go ahead.
Well, listen, we're Code Fam for a reason. I appreciate you because I know that you did this for me because I appreciate you. This is why even though you can be a lot at times, I appreciate you because of the things that you do to make up. And I remember telling Lemon, I said, yo, Binary is an asshole. A lot of times. But I said, if you give him a minute, he will find a way to make it up to you. And you've shown and proved yourself over and over again.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I appreciate you, and that's why I call you my friend.
Oh.
So we don't. So like, even though we throw each other under the bus, I think we know that because we understand each other.
Absolutely.
And you told me from the rip, you like, Star, I'm not gonna protect. Star. Yeah, I'm not gonna protect you, Star. But then when I saw you holding other people accountable, because you knew, because I think you realized, oh, if I just let people shit on Star, I'm actually protecting those people. And I saw you even leveling the play field, right?
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm still here, and that's why we're still friends, and that's why I appreciate Miss Code for allowing you to come back, even temporarily, or until you come back full time again. Oh my God, brother, what's that age?
Yeah, well, I mean, she's allowing me to come back because I'm waiting for in due time. Remember when I hit you up and I was like, maybe we can have a sighting for drama series or something.
Right.
So I think once all this is done, then I could probably be done for a while. You know what I mean? But until then,
absolutely. Yeah. So Stephanie is right. Did Lemon call me dumpster pussy? Exactly. Did Lemon apologize for it? That's the important thing. And he asked me to come back to his show. And I did. And we're regaining trust with each other. And there you go.
Yep.
So thank you, Binary. I want you to have a great night, brother. And shout out to the people in the chat. And Binary, I love Code Fam. And listen. Yeah.
Girl, you got a voice. That's all I got. That's all I got to tell you. You got a voice. Yeah, she got a voice. All right, y'all. That's it. Right? That is it. I think this show showed us a lot, right? Thank you to everybody that came on the panel. I'm sorry I didn't write it down. I can't hardly remember everybody that came on. It probably wasn't that much, but if I forget your name, please forgive me if you did come on the panel to holla at me. But thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Stephanie Collins. Thank you, YM. Thank you, Make a Change. Damn, am I missing somebody? Of course, thank you, Stargate. Thank you, Mike, for not holding it against me for not allowing you up. I think that's everybody. But yeah, this was a great show. This show has shown me a lot, right? Understanding the paperwork behind LF, right? That's serious. And then the damage control that was trying to take place is serious. It is. If you have that much baggage, now I'm not speaking to LF, I'm not speaking to Ray Triggs or whoever, like specifically. I'm speaking to anybody that wants to be a content creator. If you have that much baggage, just be the bad guy. Just be poison, right, Remix? Just be the bad guy. Don't come up on a moral high horse. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't point the fingers at other people, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Because what happens when you start doing that is everything in the dark comes to light. And when that light hits, you see a billion fingers pointed back at you. Thank y'all for supporting.
And you can't stop. Yo, a lot of niggas lost their pops to the drug game. Other niggas lost their blocks when the thugs came. They knew how to box, they ain't know about the slug game. Soon as the money get right, that's when the love change. Niggas know who to call when they want raw. Kiss is the cornerstone of the corner store. D-Block General, he stay shining in the back of the van, 2K9, and my dope so strong it's giving fiends the hiccups. Coke so high, got niggas doing stick-ups. Found out another nigga dead, light the piff up. Make sure one is in the head, load the fifth up. Played my hand right, baby, I held aces. Nothing on the scene but blood and shell casings. Nike gloves on the team, they can't trace us. Snitches in the witness protection, getting facelifts. These niggas will never be able to fuck with me. Say my grace before I give them $150. The whole hood with me, they hating, we all spiffy. Everything's a short shot, none iffy.